We back. All right. So you know what I'm saying. We here with the guests. Everybody introduce yourselves. We're gonna start off with Daily.
Yo, what's up? It's Daily Hoops and Tip. Hold up, I just messed up. It's Daily Hoops and Buckets, bro. What's up?
We got our other guest, Shamaria.
Some people may know me as a girl who knows sports, but yeah, my name is Shamaria.
And the rest of the bozos you don't need to know. You see them a lot. So you really don't need to know that. But anyway, we gotta talk about some shit because I was in y'all little live earlier and y'all seen me in there. Like the amount of brain cells I lost, I'm surprised I'm still functioning now. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Bro.
But
What happened?
where do I begin, bro?
Well, first off, I guess you could say, I guess you could mention that somebody said Michael Jordan is overrated or something like that.
Yeah. Yeah, bro. I never understood that, bro. How can you be overrated but be the GOAT?
That's what I said, but
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie, they were dragging you in that shit.
they was. They were.
That was like, dang.
I'm like, bro, me personally, I wouldn't take that level of disrespect. I'm just like, damn.
I'm just
I try to
surprised.
ignore it.
That's disrespectful right there.
Like Legend was going off, and like honestly, he was getting kind of high headed in that freaking live, bro.
Yeah, bro. I'm like, bro, what you teeing up for like this, bro?
Wait, Legend said Michael Jordan was overrated?
No,
He was agreeing with it. He was
well,
agreeing.
he was agreeing with Contrary. Contrary said Michael Jordan was overrated, and then he was like, "Oh, well, Michael Jordan could be overrated because." Oh, Contrary made the point that Michael Jordan is overrated because there was barely any competition in his position at the time. I'm like, bro, what are you on?
That's what I'm saying. It literally made no sense.
For real.
No competition? What?
He talking about he never played somebody with competition at his position. I'm like, bro, if anything, people that be high putting Shaq so damn high, he ain't played nobody at his position like that. When
Exactly.
He start hitting his prime.
In the 2000s, there were no other centers for Shaq to go up against.
There was no centers fucking with Shaq.
It was probably like what? Yao Ming, David Robinson, but he was older. Tim Duncan. Like most of these were power forwards, if anything. There wasn't really no true center outside of what Yao Ming and like Jermaine O'Neal and shit like that.
Yeah.
Like, come on, man. That made no sense to me, bro. And if anything, I'm like, bro, Jordan probably played more competition at his position than Shaq. And that's a fact. We talking about in their prime. I didn't know Clyde Drexler was a nobody, bro. I didn't know he was a nobody.
Exactly. Like Clyde Drexler. Like, okay, Larry, let's compare. If that's the case, then let's compare LeBron's competition in his position. So I guess you got Paul George. I guess you got Kawhi. I guess you could maybe say Grant Hill. I think, but he didn't even have that much longevity.
Right.
Kevin Durant.
Oh yeah, Kevin Durant. I mean, yeah, Kevin.
I wouldn't put Grant Hill there. Grant Hill was already at his prime.
Yeah,
we talking about so we was in the stream earlier, bro, and there was so many like dumb takes, bro. Like it was so many like I couldn't all my hands. You know what I'm saying? I had to add my toes, and that ain't enough. So, like, bro, first we talking about how dude said Michael Jordan was overrated, which I don't know how you could be overrated if you consider the GOAT. And then he said he played no competition at his position. Like he played no other good shooting guards at his position.
Clyde Drexler. See, he got drafted at what, 82 or 83?
Yeah, Clyde Drexler, Joe Dumars, Dennis Johnson.
Dennis
Johnson. Gary Payton.
Oh yeah. Well, yeah, because he did play shooting.
Gary defended himself.
I'm gonna count guards. I'm gonna just count guards because they're all with guards.
Yeah, Gary Payton. Was John Stockton ever on him?
Yeah, actually, Stockton was guarding at some points.
Isaiah Thomas.
Yep. Zeke. Yep, Zeke. I think Magic was on him too.
Yeah.
Muggsy Bogues, even though he got freaking dominant. Muggsy Bogues, even though he got verbally abused.
Got called a bitch.
Muggsy was a low key bucket though, so I'll let him pass.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Kobe for a little bit too.
Kobe in '97.
Yep.
Early on Kobe though. Yeah, about like 97. So Kobe, you can add him. Latrell Sprewell.
Oh yeah.
I'm like, bro, that take was dumb as hell, bro. Like,
see, like this is the thing. Oh, I didn't mean to cut you off. What were you about to say?
No, you go. My point was done. Go ahead.
I was about to say, me and Mr. Mario agreed on part of this in the live, right?
Mm-hmm.
Ever since LeBron has came into the league, LeBron has been the only player to ever get the most praise out of losing.
Facts.
That's a fact.
That's facts.
Like before LeBron, there was no praise whatsoever.
That's what I'm saying. Like LeBron fans kill me with this shit, and we got two of them in here, bro. So T right now making that face. I know Kenny black ass hear this shit. I have to school his ass like this every goddamn time, bro.
And I'm not like honestly.
I'm one of the main niggas that get on LeBron for losing, so I'm not.
Yeah, bro. Like it's just like my thing is this. Anytime he lose, I never seen any blame get put on him. And then if you do put blame on him, you're called a hater. And you then they getting blackballed out the fucking league. Like, I never understand this, bro. He gets praised for literally losing. You know what I'm saying? Like, the Dallas series. They said early in the fucking stream, dude was really trying to gas up Dallas. He was talking about Dallas was this team, that, and the third. Bro, Miami was favored in that series, bro. They were supposed to win that finals. Nobody expected Dallas to even win that chip. Dallas was supposed to lose to the Lakers in the second round.
I don't even think they were expected to win a game.
Yeah.
They wasn't. And he fumbled the bed and shit the bed, bro.
And then they tried to say that LeBron.
Oh,
my bad, bro. What were you about to say?
No, I understand. I said that many times. I've always said if somebody bring up LeBron choking against Dallas, I can't say anything. He choked.
And then he tried to like digress it like it wasn't a big deal. He was saying like that's not his fault. The team should.
Yeah.
No, that was his fault.
Like how you, like, bro.
No. I'll say, yeah, he does get pressure losing, but you couldn't really fault him early on in his career. Y'all saw the Cavs teams that he had. He didn't have.
Like, yeah, he was in year four. Everybody that goes to the finals the first time that's a superstar, they get those free passes.
Like in 2009, he led that shitty team to 67 wins.
I mean, I wouldn't say they were shitty. You can't be shitty if you get 67 wins.
But
there's contributions coming from somewhere.
I know, but on paper,
okay, you're looking at the name recognition. Of course, by name to the casual eye, 10 years down the line, they're not going to know them motherfuckers. Of course. But at the time, those were impactful players.
Like Ilgauskas.
Players. You know what I'm saying? They fit around LeBron. They were good players. Was a good player. You know what I'm saying? I understand the name notoriety. You know what I'm saying? They're not that famous. But let's keep it real. You can't get the 67 wins with no help. That's a fact. You can't do that. Otherwise, Bradley Beal should have gotten the Wizards, if that's the case. If we're going to hold that standard. Bradley Beal should have got the Wizards to 67 wins. And he can't do it. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, come on, bro. I don't like to hear that, oh, he drugged this team. Nah, bro. He got help, bro. It just may not have been from a superstar help that everybody thinking of, but he got help. You can't win 67 games by doing it by yourself. That's just not possible.
Exactly. And the thing is also, like, I try and be the most objective as possible because, like, LeBron is, like, my second favorite player of all time. But, however, he does tend, like, to get so much. Like, I don't think he's the most protected player ever, but he does get a lot of protection from a lot of people. Like, because you can't say anything about LeBron without people just saying, like, you're just a hater or you just don't watch the game. Like, bro, LeBron, I was literally getting on LeBron's ass about how he was playing horrible, like the last couple of games. People were like saying, "Oh, well, you know, he's 37. I mean, what can you expect?" Like, y'all niggas hype this nigga up so bad and try and say like he's the greatest.
Like, If he play like shit, y'all pull the age card. When he going crazy, this man is him, bro. He's the best player. Like, come on, bro. You gotta come on. You know what I'm saying? Like, pick a side, bro. Like, if he's playing like shit, y'all hold him to this standard, bro. So y'all call him the GOAT. He called himself the GOAT. So we're gonna hold him to that standard. The thing I hate about LeBron James fans sometimes is that when we start really critiquing him and we're not critiquing like KD's and them, they get upset talking about, well, KD did this. We ain't talking about KD. Nobody has KD as the GOAT or in the top 5, right? Hell, in the top 10. So it's levels to that shit, bro. So that's why people are more hard on LeBron. It's not because we hate the man. We give him credit when he does crazy.
Right.
We also gonna hold that man to that standard, bro. Y'all call him the GOAT, so he got to get held to a GOAT standard.
I mean, he was kind of held to that standard when he came out of high school.
Yeah, because the NBA needed a face. So of course,
the thing is also, I think he kind of adopted it because he
Yeah.
had like the chosen one tattooed on the back of his like back, and then like he adopted the number 23, and
Yeah.
Jordan wore number 23, so he was like, "I'm the next coming of Jordan." So I'm not saying.
Well, yeah, he was given that though. He didn't call himself the GOAT till years later. He was given
Still though, but that's the thing. That's my point though. Once he said he was the GOAT, that's when since you want to call yourself the GOAT, bet this is what you got to do to where we're gonna put you to that level. And he ain't done it. And when he doesn't do it, y'all try to pull this card. Well, hold on, bro. Like it's this, that, and nah, bro. You can't make excuses when you calling yourself the GOAT. There's certain shit that you got to be held to if you're gonna be called that title, bro. Nobody before him called themselves the GOAT. Maybe Jordan, of course, felt like he was the GOAT. Every player felt like they're the best player ever. That's a fact. You know what I'm saying? So, of course, thought-wise, they're going to think they're the GOATs. But, like, they never went out there to the media and say, I'm the GOAT. Or they never went in the public eye to say, I'm the GOAT. You know what I'm saying? So, once he did that, he brought all this upon himself. So, when he gets held to a standard, bro, you can't get upset. You just can't get upset over it.
All right, man. I ain't mad at it.
And it's all right, man. It's like if you want to have confidence in yourself, it's all good. But it's like when you're trying to say like this moment made me the GOAT.
Right.
You're literally throwing it out there. You want people to show the criticism. I'm not saying he deserves it, but I'm saying like, bro, you're literally asking for it. Like if Jordan like honestly, if Kobe or Jordan said that, then that's when people would be the hardest on them, I feel, because I mean, when Jordan was playing, I feel like people were already trying to lift him up there, just like even without him saying anything. And I'm not saying that makes him like better than LeBron, but it shows that Jordan acknowledges that there were many different arguments at the time that there were other players greater than him and had the case for the GOAT debate, like Kareem did, I guess, before Jordan started, doing his GOAT thing.
Who was the GOAT before Jordan came into the league?
Probably
it was Will Chamberlain.
I was about to say either Kareem or Wilt.
Yeah. Will Chamberlain.
Then years later, when research was invented, we found out Wilt's a playoff dropper.
Oh goodness!
I mean, I'm just saying. You look at the numbers; he didn't really do anything in the playoffs.
Nah, Wilt was a choker in the playoffs.
I can't even
say, but
that's why I call LeBron James the modern day Wilt Chamberlain, bro. I call him the modern day Wilt Chamberlain. People try to say he's magic and all. No, he's the modern day Wilt Chamberlain. There's nothing wrong with that. He's a freak athlete. LeBron ain't the athletic as Wilt. He wasn't athletic as him, but he was definitely a freak athlete amongst his peers. And you know what I'm saying? He had a lot of times where in the playoffs he was a playoff dropper. It is what it is. Modern day Wilt Chamberlain. He's gonna get his numbers. That's a fact. He's gonna get his numbers. He's gonna accumulate his numbers. But it's not gonna translate to a lot of wins. And there's nothing wrong being called a modern day Wilt Chamberlain. You know what I'm saying? It's okay. My thing is that like you ain't gotta lie to me, bro. You feel me? You ain't gotta lie saying you fucking like, Magic and LeBron. I mean, Magic and Jordan in one body and shit like that. Like, you ain't gotta lie to me, bro. I see what you do.
Crazy.
Court. Modern day Wilt Chamberlain. But Will Chamberlain had more times. Like Will Chamberlain still had times he still prevailed in the playoffs. So I think people overstate that. But Wilt should have won way more than what he did. That's just a fact. He
Yeah,
should have won way more
Yeah.
than what he did.
he only got
He
2.
he should have. He just like I feel like later on in his career he realized like, oh crap, I barely won anything in this league. So he was like, he sacrificed his scoring ability to try and like hand out or be more of a team player instead of a stat pattern. So
And
it's like
that's why Bill Russell always would always separate the gap between because Bill came in ready, wanted to win and separate himself and actually like was selfless. You know what I'm saying?
exactly
That's the element people try to underestimate when it comes to grading these greatest players of all time. Like Bill Russell was the Tim Duncan before Tim Duncan.
pretty much, yeah.
Tim
You know what I'm
Duncan
saying?
score.
Selfless. He was willing to play within the team, and he would do anything. Bill Russell could have got over 20 a game. He could have did it. He had the skill.
Oh
But he
yeah,
was
definitely.
You know what I'm saying? He wanted to win, and that's what mattered. That's why I hate when people disrespect Bill Russell. Oh, well, he only put up 14 points per game or 12 points per game for a career. Motherfucker, he chose to do that. You know what I'm saying? Go look at his defense, though, what the team needed from him. He's the best defender ever.
Like honestly, like you really think Bill Russell at 6'9", when the average height for a center was like 6'11"? You really think he can score much more points? Like, bro,
Come on, man. And I'm not trying to hear that he ain't had competition, bro. He had Nate Thurman, Wilt Chamberlain. Who else he had back in the day playing center, bro?
Was Willis Reed in this competition?
yeah,
or no?
Willis Reed. He had Willis Reed at his time, bro. He had
What?
comp,
so
huh?
I think. Wait, was Wes Unseld still there?
Wes
I mean-
Unseld too was playing in the league. He was
Yeah.
playing in about like what 67, 68.
I think so.
Yeah,
Wes Unseld was playing in the league. I mean, come on, bro.
bro, for a dude that's 6'7", he was a dog.
Oh yeah, like one of the best rebounders ever. Wes Unseld.
Mhm.
Oh yeah. It's just asinine to me, bro. The way people disrespect Bill Russell, bro. It's crazy as hell to me.
I love Bill Russell. I don't disrespect Bill Russell.
Oh, same man. I feel like it's one of those times people just like, because if you really disrespect Bill Russell, there's either two things. One, you don't respect the older generation at all.
Exactly.
Or two, you're just basing it off of flashiness and you just never really watched them like that and you don't respect the game. Because I feel like Bill Russell should be in everybody's top 10 if we're just going like everybody's top 10, and it shouldn't really be a debate because the thing is, without this man, the league wouldn't be the same. You would probably see less and less black basketball players.
Hold on, Daly. Let me say this real quick. Everybody know about the fast break, right?
Yep.
Where did that get started from? Who ushered that in? Bill Russell started that.
Mm-hmm.
Timing blocks, rim protection, Bill Russell. You know what I'm saying? Like people, come on, bro. If blocks was recorded back then, we ain't having this conversation about who the best ever.
And I saw this one I saw this one clip, like it was crazy. Like Bill Russell at 6'9" and Wilt Chamberlain was going on for a dunk, and Bill Russell did like a chase down block all the way, like his head was almost near the rim. Like Jesus, like I know he won the long jump. Him and Wilt won the long jump in like I think the Olympics, but Jesus, like bro.
This man, bro, these dudes are athletes. They can play in today's league. They're more athletic than a lot of these bozos nowadays. In this league.
Definitely.
Come on, like give Bill Russell and Wilt Chamberlain that medicine we got today. In the hell, and honestly, people talk about how everything more advanced. I see more players get hurt nowadays than what they was getting done back then. Like so, a lot of these players now, bro, they get hurt now. You know what I'm saying? Still getting hurt.
You know what's crazy about Wilt Chamberlain, bro?
Let me stop.
I'm just gonna say this one thing, and I'm
Kawhi.
AD, all these dudes.
Yeah, they just be out of the league. But the craziest thing about Wilt Chamberlain is he only sat out 8 minutes a season.
Mm-hmm.
A season, bro.
That's stamina, bro. Yeah, good stamina too.
And you still go there, like getting out of here, like
yeah. Bro, these dudes are athletes too, bro. Just because they played in the 60s and it looks slow, no, don't get it twisted. Don't let the looks fool you, bro. They could get out there in this NBA and still do the same thing. You know what I'm saying? Especially Will Chamberlain.
Mm-hmm.
Will Chamberlain would be the strongest dude in the NBA right now. Ain't nobody stopping him in the paint.
Nobody.
Ain't nobody. He moving all these little dudes, bro. Especially the way these centers don't play fucking center nowadays.
He would body Jokic. It
No,
wouldn't be fair.
He will body. Bro. He could body Shaq.
Honestly, yeah.
Like he could body Shaq, and everybody talk about how Shaq would eat down, bro. Wilt Chamberlain will be putting up 30 and 10.
Shaq not eating anything against Wilt because Wilt like he's not going to bully Shaq, but the thing is he's going to really mess up with Shaq.
Yeah.
Get him exactly. If Dennis Rodman can hold like Shaq to like 0 points for a half, then Wilt can do God.
Wilt can, oh my lord. And Wilt 7'1". He was 7'1" with a long ass wingspan.
Exactly.
Come on, bro. You see Giannis, but Giannis ain't. Come on, we ain't having this conversation. It wouldn't be fair what Wilt would do because these centers soft, bro. Cat would get destroyed. You seen that picture with Cat try to post up DeMarcus Cousins? Come on, man. Like Bill Russell would do the same thing. I don't want to hear what nobody say. Bill Russell would do whatever within the team to make sure they win these championships. He was a bona fide winner. You know what I'm saying? And I'm saying, like, bro, just because he put up 12 points per game, that's cool. People only look at scoring, but like everything else, intangibles and all, Bill Russell had it to a 10.
I feel like the most disrespectful thing I ever heard about Bill Russell is that he couldn't play today. Bro, if Draymond is in this league right now,
saying, bro,
be in the league. Like, honestly.
It's crazy to me how people try to say, well, certain guys back then can't play today. Bruh, Luka Doncic is the most least athletic motherfucker in the league, and he's killing these dudes left and right, dropping them off, giving them 30 piece a game. JJ Barea made a career in this league. Ricky Rubio has a career in this league. These are non-athletic dudes. Grant Williams,
that slow white boy.
Grant Williams is come on, bro. He built like a medicine ball. He has a career in this league. Draymond Green can't shoot the ball for shit. He hacks. He has no offensive game outside of pass, and he has a career in this league.
Horrible free throw percentage.
All-star.
Yeah.
Bro, these guys come on. These guys, y'all say people be gassing up today. Like, bro, it's a lot of guys who ain't athletic that still be done. It's all about skill set, bro. It's all about skill set. If you got skills, bro, you don't need to be athletic.
Mm-hmm.
Basketball is a skill game and an athletic game.
Exactly.
That's why Rudy Gobert feel here.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That's why Steph Curry dominates because he has skill. Hand-eye coordination is the best we've ever seen.
I bet not ever see Rudy Gobert attempt a three-pointer ever again. I seen that shit the other day. That shit was so terrible.
Bro, I saw that. I'm like, bro,
stay in the paint, dog.
He ain't got no post moves. He can't stay in the paint.
That's
just
crazy.
standard basketball.
Bro, y'all, I don't know. Y'all see my TikToks, but bro, I'll be watching this league, bro. They get away more and more away from just fundamental basketball. It is low-key pissing me off to watch this product, bro. I'm not gonna lie to you. I've been seeing so many low IQ plays. People going 3-on-1 fast breaks, two guys dart to the three instead of collapsing to the rim to create a layup. They don't do that no more. None of these centers got a post game. AD soft ass don't like to play in the post. Gobert definitely don't like to play in the post. Cat definitely don't play in the post. Like, come on, bro. None of these. The only center I seen that's willing to go on the block is Joel Embiid. That's the only one I seen that's willing to go on the block.
And he doesn't even do it that much.
That's what I'm saying. He don't even do it like that because he wants to pull up from mid ranges in three, and he could really dominate. If Joel Embiid took pride in the post, that's the best player in the NBA.
Oh,
I swear to God,
Yeah, hands
the
down.
best player in the fucking NBA.
Because nobody would be able to stop him in the post. Like,
That's what I'm saying. Like, who's stopping Joel Embiid? But he don't take shit serious. He unconditioned. He's fat as shit. He don't take nothing serious. Unconditioned. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, bro. Like, I look around the league. Bam Adebayo is pussy. He don't like to take it down. He don't like to bang down low. None of these centers are dominant. That's why I say, bro, you throw Shaq, Wilt, Bill Russell, they are killing these dudes. They don't play center. Nobody play basketball no more. It's all an athletic game. That's it.
And even with all those post moves Will had, he still could score. Like he could shoot the ball at mid range. Like bro,
Yeah,
like it wouldn't be fair if Will.
that's what I'm saying, bro. Like, bro, it's annoying. It's a low key. The product is shit. Everybody wants to be Golden State. You can't be Golden State. Nobody play within their personnel. Like I was getting on T.S. about his Cavaliers when they was playing myself. I watched that game. Cleveland got two big motherfuckers. They got Evan Mobley and John. What's that boy name? Jared Allen.
Jared Allen.
Who them? Boston is small. Our tallest dude right now is Al Horford, 6'9", playing fucking center. Old as hell. We should be getting murdered down low, right? I watched this game. I see Evan Mobley. They don't run sets for him. They don't put him on the block. He should have been killing Tatum in the paint all that game. They didn't do it. Jared Allen, they didn't have him play the block. All I seen was straight Garland and Mitchell coming up the court, chucking up bullshit shots. Fortunately, they were going in, but they were bad shots. It was one point when their shots weren't falling, Cleveland didn't know what to do. They didn't play through the fucking post. Like, I was livid, bro. I'm looking at – and I'm a Celtic fan, and I was livid for the Cavs. Because I'm watching this thing as a basketball fan, like, what the fuck are y'all doing? This is terrible offense, bro. You supposed to swing the ball – give the ball to Evan Mobley in the post. Mobley can post up. He got the skill.
He can.
Mobley can be a fucking all-star, bro.
Honestly.
They my nigga right. I literally seen this shit when we played Toronto first game. This man is coming up court with the ball. Like, why is he running plays? Y'all should be setting this nigga up for plays. He's not an ISO player. He doesn't have a consistent jump shot. Get this man in the paint. Him and Jared Allen should be the best front court in the NBA. Right,
they should be on David Robinson and Tim Duncan timing right now, and
that's
you don't see it.
For but I don't know what JB is doing. If JB could do what the fuck he's supposed to with this team, I'm telling you, we will go so much far. Like, we 7-1 right now. Imagine what we can do if we play the right way.
I told you, y'all should be coming out. If y'all play that way, y'all can get Mobley going on the block. There's no reason why Cleveland shouldn't go all the way. There's no reason. There's no reason they shouldn't go all the way. I'm just saying, because like look at the landscape of the NBA. There's none of these centers play big. Everybody wants to shoot because they never was taught in AAU and shit how to play the post. They don't play the fucking post game. Mobley and Allen are gifted enough to where they can play the post game, especially Mobley. There's no reason that Evan Mobley, who's 7 foot fucking tall, all that length, all that ability and skills, that he's not working a low block. I've never seen stupid basketball in my motherfucking life. The fact that Boston lost that game, actually, they lost that game because Cleveland ended up doing what I fucking told they asked to do. That's really doing what I fucking told them to do. Because I said, hey, I told T this in the group chat. I say, if y'all niggas do not play the fucking post and dominate us down low, we are small. We don't have Rob Williams. There's no reason why y'all shouldn't dominate us. What happened?
Continue it. I'm glad that we
went to the post. Finally went to the post.
We did it. I think we did it last night. That's how we beat Detroit.
Because Evan Mobley, he was posting up like in high school, college, but like you know, what I'm saying, when you go to the league, they make.
And tomorrow, Mobley is playing against a hurt AD.
Stupid.
That's an advantage. If you don't use that, bro. And who's at center for the Lakers?
They got fucking
Damian Jones.
Basically, Damian Jones, bro.
Oh, Jared Allen, that should be barbecue chicken all day.
There's no reason why Cleveland, with this way they're constructed, bro, and they got that front, because there ain't nobody else can match that front court necessarily outside of maybe Boston and fucking Milwaukee. Yeah. That's about it. And a lot of teams can really do that. But everybody wants to do run and gun. It's an analytical league, bro. People rely too much on these analytics now.
Because our roster is really deep. Like, even off the bench, you got Kevin Love. Kevin Love should be the only big man I should see consistently shooting threes on our team. That's it.
Yeah.
I should not see anybody else chucking up threes. Kevin Love is the only probably the only original stretch four in the league as of right now because everybody's gone. So he should be the only one I see on my team chucking threes. Evan Mobley is not consistent enough to shoot threes like that. I don't get why they keep running plays for him to do stuff like that. He's not an ISO player. He is built to be in the paint with Jared Allen.
They don't want to do it.
That's what be killing me with AD, bro. Every single time, bro. A mid-range shot, 3-pointer.
Yep. I told Kenny as that about they fucking Lakers. I said y'all should be running through. First off, Anthony Davis should be the best power forward in the fucking league if he actually tried and if he actually put the effort. But Anthony Davis has been a bitch ever since he left fucking New Orleans. In my eyes, straight up, he has. He
That
did
makes
not
me
take
proud.
what made me dislike Anthony Davis, what made me dislike that man, and what made me say he would never be shit in this league was when this man straight up there and said, "I'm not playing center." I'm like, all right, you don't want to play center because you don't want to get dirty. You one of those. You don't want to get your hands dirty. You just want to stay up the 3-point shot. You just want to sit up there and chuck threes all damn day.
AD lost me when I forgot what month it was. He said he didn't touch a ball since April.
Bro, you know how pissed I was when
like, bro, you've been out all this time. You ain't touched the gym at all?
Yeah.
Like, what?
And we got Dwight over here freaking preparing for his
Dwight Howard's still a free agent. Nobody's picked him up.
Nobody picked him up.
Like,
we got
what the hell?
And Dwight said he'd come back.
He even suggested that
I want Dwight Howard so bad on them.
He even suggested that he should go to Brooklyn because they really have nobody down there that can.
Don't have it. But this is the thing with today's league. They don't value that no more. And that's the sad part because everybody wants to be running gun and shoot threes. Nobody has their own identity no more.
Dwight Howard is so useful for a team right now.
Because the thing is, we get out rebounded with AD on the floor. We get out rebounded by maybe 20. I think at one point we got out rebounded by maybe 20 rebounds. And last night, bro, it was horrible. We got out rebounded so much.
Mm-hmm.
Like, Jesus, man. Like, AD needs to be more physical. Like, nobody's physical anymore. And that's like,
he doesn't, bro. He don't know. He don't have no post moves.
No.
Nobody goes down there to work with Hakeem no more. Nobody wants to take the time to actually learn how to actually play the post because basketball is really an inside-out game. That's really what it is. But everybody got away from it. And that's the thing with Steph Curry. Like, as great it's nothing wrong with what Steph did, but he changed the league so much to where it became a detriment, which it ain't a bad thing because Jordan did the same thing with the isolation basketball in the early 2000s, how bad it got. That's why the early 2000s defense was so damn good because every guard wanted to ISO. That's why it's so goddamn good back then. People say it's the best defensive era and all that other shit. But yeah, that's all it was. But Jordan was so proficient at being an isolation player that it did not matter. You know what I'm saying? Everybody wanted to emulate that. Steph Curry is so proficient at shooting the three. So everybody wants to emulate that, make an offense around it. Guys like Cleveland should not be a 3-point shooter team. They should be a low post team.
It should be in our arsenal. That shouldn't be what we.
That should be our identity. You play defense tough and you play in the post. Slow the game down, and that's how you beat teams like Golden State.
Jared Allen, the only one that do that because he know that's what he's built for.
Yeah, but I'm saying y'all don't do it. They don't do it enough, and it's like that's come to the point where like these AAU programs and shit, they want everybody to just shoot. They don't teach big dudes in AAU how to play the post no more. They don't teach you in high school how to play the post no more. They don't do that shit no more.
And that's the thing. You got kids coming out of high school going straight into the league and not trying to go to college that much anymore. Like, bro.
I think they changing that too.
Yeah, they changing that.
Like I look at Victor Wembanyama, whatever his name is. Mm-hmm. I look at him. Well, one, I don't think he's gonna have a long-lasting career anyway.
No, he's gonna. People kept gassing him up, but bro, you gotta think about these injury-prone guys who's been tall like that, exactly. Like Yao, like bro.
Yao Ming would have been. We said the same shit about Yao. I mean, we talked about like basketball community for years. Said the same shit about Yao Ming. He was gonna be this, that, and the third. Injuries. Kristaps Porzingis. He's playing solid now, but injuries. Dirk. You know what I'm saying? Later in his career, foot injuries. Like tall guys don't last so long.
Ralph Sampson.
Victor's not gonna have a long career. And they tried to call me, like they tried to crucify me for saying that. I'm like, bro, he's 7'4". First off, he got a small frame, and the way he plays, that's not gonna last long.
Especially in the NBA.
Yeah, that's not gonna last long.
I mean, look what happened to Chet. He didn't even.
That's what I'm saying. Look at Chet. He ain't even played. He out for the season.
He got because LeBron bumped him in the freaking Chet, like in the freaking, like bro. No way, bro. It's not.
Bro. He's gonna be. This was not. He gonna start off with flat. Everybody gonna talk this shit because he gonna kill the league in the beginning. It's gonna happen. He's gonna murder the league in the beginning. He gonna cause problems. But it's slowly gonna start. It's by year 3, year 4. Expect to see hella leg injuries, foot injuries, this, that, and the third. Watch him become a little bit slow. Like, bro, he's not. He ain't gonna have a long career.
I just realized, bro, starting off like Ben Simmons. Don't get to play your rookie year because you was hurt.
Yeah, Chet. Yeah.
Man, that sucks, bro.
If he have a Ben Simmons career, I'm gonna feel so bad for bro.
Ben Simmons, he just man, it's
Ben Simmons hurt me, bro. I had faith in him this year. Like he could do a little something, just be solid.
I thought y'all were gonna look pretty good. I thought the Nets were gonna look pretty. Like I thought they were gonna like.
I thought
third.
Brooklyn was gonna put fear in my heart because I ain't gonna lie. Ben Simmons, Kyrie, like, bro, that should have been the team. Like, come on, you know what I'm saying? That should have been a problem. But like, in the back of my mind, I'm like, bro, they're not gonna do shit really because they got too many personalities on that team. And Ben Simmons just looks like that back injury clearly taking a toll on him.
Mm-hmm.
I had faith in Ben. I said he was gonna be just. I think he was gonna be all-star level again, but I think he was gonna be solid. He's not even that. Bro what did he get? Didn't he get fouled out in his first couple games?
Yeah,
like,
out back to back.
Ben Simmons, his confidence is shot, bro.
I blame Philly, bro. I really do. Philly, I don't care what nobody say. I don't care what nobody got to say about that shit. Him not taking the layup. Fuck all that.
I mean, Doc
Rivers had no business going to the media throwing that man under the bus. I don't give a fuck what nobody got to say to that. That's on Philly. Like y'all had no business throwing that man on the bus. Doc Rivers, dumbass, gonna sit up there talking about some. Oh well, we don't have a point guard. We don't have a good like, bro. What the fuck are you talking about?
Doc Rivers should not be talking after the.
You know what I'm saying, like,
bro,
come on, bro. Like, I don't even know how you have a job still. You should have been got fired. Like, what are you? You lucky to be here.
I mean, the Clippers didn't play with his ass. Y'all seen what happened after they lost that
that nigga up out of there.
Yeah. And then Joel Embiid, yo out of shape ass. You had a big part in that L too. Where the fuck was you at in the fourth quarter? You know where to be found. So Joel Embiid, miss me. You got so much shit to say, but you sitting up here out of shape. You should be more dominant than what you is. Everybody getting on AD, they really should be talking to him too. He should have been had like 2 MVPs under his belt. He should have been had the Sixers to the finals or the Eastern Conference Finals by now. Like, I'm not trying to hear that shit out of you, dude.
And how is Harden playing better than you right now when Harden was the last year? Like, bro, we was clowning Harden ever since
Mark.
Went to the trade.
Harden hurt us.
He said,
not hurt.
Who I am.
Now you hurt for a month.
Dang, man, that hurt me, man. I was glad to see Harden doing his thing again.
I wanted to say the same thing about Ben Simmons, and he failed me.
Philly is cooked. They are cooked. Doc Rivers is still y'all coach. Joel Embiid is never in shape, and James Harden's starting to get injured. Like, bro, y'all are cooked, bro. Like, I don't know why people have Philly as contenders. Like, they were never going to be contenders. I say the only people.
God, no.
It's like,
I never thought this would come out of my mouth a day in my life. If the Lakers don't keep Russell Westbrook on the bench, somebody got to get fired. It's literally helping y'all. I don't get why y'all would start him ever again.
We need the game
for as long as he's on that team. He should not start. And I never thought that.
No, it might help his trade value too, though. In playing like this, it might help the Lakers get somebody.
I never thought I would say that because I didn't think Russ would become shitty this early. I thought it would be like later down the line.
No, you crazy. He was gonna be shitty start out the season. It was already toxic before the season started.
No, I'm talking about like last year before all this shit happened. When they first got Russ, I didn't think he was gonna be ass.
Bro, look at the way he plays and look at the way LeBron plays. That shit was never gonna work.
Right.
But I didn't think
Stevie Wonder would have told you that shit. He's seen that shit coming.
Man, like
I didn't think they'd be that bad though.
Yeah, I didn't think that was gonna be that bad either.
Well,
I didn't think it would be that.
6 games and AD was out for a lot of the year, so it was really no consistency with the big three, and then Russ started playing better throughout the year, but
that's because y'all had no aspirations no more. So
that's
he
exactly. So
you
he's
know.
stat pad. Like, listen, I agree. Like, I love Russell Westbrook and I love Wilt Chamberlain, but one thing I can agree on is that they were both stat padders. I can agree with that.
They play for the numbers.
Exactly.
I thought
That's
that
just
was already established after back-to-back.
don't get it twisted though. LeBron's playing for his numbers too. He playing for his numbers
Oh,
too.
for sure. If I got a shot to be the all-time leading scorer, of course I'm a
Nah,
stat.
I'm talking about before that. He been playing for his numbers. He been doing that.
That's probably when he found out.
He been doing that because you got to understand something. LeBron is a smart ass nigga. I'll give you that. He's smart into he understand. He ain't catching that man. He ain't catching that ghost in Chicago in championships. He ain't doing it. So how else is he gonna be remembered 30 years from now as being the GOAT? I gotta get the numbers. I gotta get the overall accumulated numbers. So then that way, when people look back at my career and they say, okay, you call this guy is considered the GOAT. What has he did better than Jordan? Oh shit, he's the number one leader scorer in the NBA history. He leads the league in assists in history. Oh, he got to be this. That's how he wants to be talked about.
If that's the case,
it's genius. It's genius marketing on his part. It is. He'll tell you that shit. 15 years down the line, I promise you, LeBron will come out of some memoir and tell you that shit.
Look at my numbers.
Look at my numbers. I mean, just look. Bro, I can see.
I can't wait for that documentary to drop, man.
Bro, I can't wait for that. Oh, y'all know those mixtapes that be that NBA be dropping for the whole career, like they did with Jordan.
Yeah.
Look at I can't wait for that LeBron mixtape.
Mm-hmm.
When LeBron have his little docu series like Jordan did, that's gonna be
you're gonna hear all the truth. And then when you hear that shit, y'all gonna come back here after me and countless niggas in the group chat been trying to tell you fuck niggas about this man. Just
like people had had people like come out and say Jordan was a bad teammate, but he was a great leader. Some things are gonna come out about LeBron, and it's not bad. It's not a bad thing. It's just like we're gonna have more.
It's gonna be a good amount of bad. Don't get it twisted. It's gonna be good too, but it's gonna be a decent amount of bad. Because look, he only knows one system. That's a LeBron James system. He doesn't play any other system. He takes players that hasn't won shit in their career. He takes them. He try to conform them to their game. If not, or he try to have them make sure he has somebody there to where if shit goes wrong, it ain't my fault. Straight like that. You gonna hear that shit, bro. You been hearing it now. D Wade alluded to some of this shit. Like you gonna hear it's starting to leak out a little bit now because he's starting to enter the tail end of his career. They're not gonna bring that shit out like midway through his career because he at the top of the league. On top of that, LeBron's good at fucking making sure people don't leak his shit.
Hopefully Skip Bayless is living by then when he when that series comes out.
Skip gonna be funny as hell. Skip gonna be fucking hilarious.
Around for that. I hope Skip around for that.
Bro, I love watching Skip and Shannon, bro.
Older niggas gonna be alive. I hope they are.
My head gonna hurt, bro. My head hurt watching them, bro.
Stephen A.
They be trolling sometimes, but man, when they be funny, man, they get funny. Like
Stephen A. despises LeBron, bro. I remember LeBron tried to check that in because he said something about Bronny.
Oh, I think everybody was checking him. Like, I think Jalen Rose like said something about Skip averaging like 1 point in the high school or something like that.
No, I do think that's overboard. I think you just leave that shit on.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, that's another man's son, bro. Chill out with all that.
Like, bro, like the man's like he was critiquing his son on the dunk, like, bro. Like you shouldn't be like even if like he
did he apologize?
I'm not sure.
I think he said like I didn't mean it like this way, but I don't think he really apologized for it. He addressed it the day after.
No, I'm gonna make you sorry, nigga. Fuck that. You ain't gonna talk about my kid.
But the thing is, though, I don't think Skip's like that nigga. Like I think he's just like he's really putting on a show for his TV personality. Like
that's everybody. Honestly,
and that's
everybody in general.
I cannot believe like half the stuff about LeBron. I just can't like I really can't.
You them niggas on TNT, Shaq chucking them niggas, they do that shit just for TV.
Mm-hmm. I remember Shannon came out and said something at the start of the year. He said like LeBron was going to shoot 40% from three. I'm like, bro, you must be getting insane.
He would never do that in his career.
40%.
Now he's shooting the
Damn, ain't he shooting 20 right now?
he's shooting like 20%.
He probably gonna get up to probably 30 later midway through the year, but that's it. He ain't getting over 35.
Yeah, I think the Lakers are gonna be shit, but they're gonna pick it up a little bit.
Oh yeah, I feel like
Y'all not going to the playoffs, bro.
you know what's
Sound good. That
Y'all
sounds
niggas
good.
not sniffing the play in. I ain't gonna lie.
That sounds good.
To the playoffs.
Oh, yeah,
Oh, sound good that y'all not making the play in. Dang,
First of all, LeBron James is old as hell. He's done.
Oh, hell,
He's done.
rest.
AD soft. He's pussy, and he's hurt.
That is
Russell
what
Westbrook.
And then you
Russell
got Russ
Westbrook.
off the bench being your leading
Russell
scorer.
Westbrook is a
That's
bona fide loser. He plays with no IQ. He's a loser.
Mhm.
And then the rest of your squad is a bunch of nobodies. Like y'all are
Lonnie
trash.
Walker. Like I expect to be Lonnie Walker to be a little bit like he's been getting better at the three.
Walker
But I
been-
expected Juan Toscano Anderson to be a little bit better than what he is doing right now. Like,
He's
bro,
good.
it's just
But dedicate this win tomorrow to Jalen for all the shit you would talk about the Warriors, Kenny.
Fuck up.
oh yeah. Speaking of the Warriors,
Oh shit.
They suck.
how did y'all lose to back-to-back lottery teams?
Oh, ain't
Interesting.
no Warrior fans in here.
Oh my god.
But you know Golden State, they ain't
Oh,
staying
it's
down.
no Warriors fans. Oh, good. I didn't want to
You know,
argue.
Golden State gonna be back at the top of the West by Christmas time.
No,
They'll be
they
back.
Not.
they have
will-
Dre. They have
Who will
Dre.
be at the
Mid-
top? I know it ain't gonna be the Lakers.
It don't matter. They still have all their main core guys that know how to win. They still a veteran team.
Clay
They still-
Thompson playing trash. Dre
Man,
Mid.
Klay Thompson is not the same player, bro.
He's
I ain't saying he is, but like
That's
Golden
the
State
way.
is not missing the fucking playoffs with that team.
They're not going to miss the playoffs, but they're going to be pretty bad this year. And the thing is, they have Dre Mid Green on their team. They got Steph Curry, who is actually doing pretty good, but everybody around him isn't doing pretty good.
Jordan
James
Poole,
Wiseman, I'm surprised he isn't making a better impact than I thought he was going to be.
I mean, he fucking, to be fair, he come back from injury, but still though, James Wiseman, like, he got to get back in the flow of basketball though. So I got to give him to like at least January or February.
And Jordan Poole is playing okay, I guess.
Tell them to stop traveling.
Yep. He's pulling off all these goddamn. He's trying to be a
I
Kyrie.
done seen at least like 10 carries from this nigga. All the highlights I've seen.
Bro, I'm so glad like the league is harping on traveling. Now they need to harp on carrying because a lot of these players carry the fuck out of the ball. They carry.
They really do.
They carry and they travel. The league used to never call travel. They stay travel. They stay be traveling.
They did let me ref. I'd be the best ref all time.
So funny.
But I ain't got the patience to ref, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you. A sweaty back ass basketball player coming up to me mad because he ain't get the call. I would literally say, bro, you got 5 seconds to step away.
Man, LeBron
All is the call, bro.
call.
You know what I'm saying, bro? Like, especially a guy like Luca who will cry every sec. Bro, I couldn't do
Luca
it.
will put his
Luka be raising up the female refs.
Bro.
Luka be trying to flirt.
So shit.
Luka be raising up the female refs.
Now I ain't no female ref, so fuck all that, nigga. Like, bro. Because Luka be having that face like when he get called or something, he look at you like he want to swing out. Like, I'll be like, bro, do something. Like, what's the problem, bro? Like, what's wrong?
LeBron to be in your face 24/7.
Bro, no, I couldn't do him either, bro. Like, here's the players that were pissed me off,
confused, bro. He always looks confused, like he done some dumb shit. Like this is like
yeah,
every time.
Bro, the players I would hate to have the ref, bro. If I was the ref, which I know I would lose my job if I had to ref that game with them in it, would be LeBron, Luka, fucking who else?
Draymond.
Oh no, yeah, Draymond,
Joel Embiid.
and oh my god, Embiid and Harden, those two together. Oh my
Even
lord,
Same.
I ain't calling shit, bro. Every time they try to fly, I ain't calling it because I know y'all game, bro. Like, you're not fooling me, dude. Damn. Fucking it's who Devin Booker, bro. Devin Booker.
He's a crybaby. I'm sorry.
That's what I'm saying. I couldn't do it. I just couldn't do it, bro.
Who else? Yeah, I think that's really it.
I think that's really
Chris
it.
Paul too. Chris Paul be talking a lot of shit
Oh,
too.
Nah, Chris Paul can't talk shit no more. His old ass fucking up my fantasy. I benched him. Fuck him.
Chris Paul too, bro. That motherfucker.
what's Chris Paul's doing right now in the season? Like, I haven't heard anything about Chris Paul.
Nigga done dropped 6 points. He go from 6 points to 15, then down to 9 points. Like I don't know what the hell he doing.
I mean, you gotta understand the nigga is 30, damn near 8 years.
I know he old as hell, but like
Y'all gotta like at this point, bro. Like I expect LeBron and these dudes not to be like that no more. Him and Chris Paul, Melo ain't even in the league. D-Wade retired. Like, bro, they not doing shit no more, bro.
only nigga that's keeping up is KD. That's it.
I mean, he didn't come out the same year as them.
Bro, KD came out in 2007, dude.
Still old.
He's 33.
He's not old, bro.
I mean, he old, but he got enough basketball left in him more than LeBron and Chris Paul. He got a guy. Look, KD probably got like what 4, 5 more years of literally good basketball.
Man, KD already looking a little like he's been better a little bit after the last few games, but man,
Yeah,
KD can't go on too longer. Man.
You said KD what?
He
Can
just
he need to acknowledge his dad?
Huh?
See, shut the fuck up, you big
Acknowledge your
beard.
dad, KD Jr. Cuz.
oh
You
my
know what? I ain't gonna say nothing. I keep it PG.
I quit.
Yeah, you better quit.
KD look good. It's just the team around him sucks.
Yeah, he been balling. He got them a win today.
Yeah, KD, bro. He been
But they
doing.
beat Charlie, so I'm not really impressed.
It's just like look at his team. Kyrie ain't playing. He ain't coming back either.
That nigga done.
man.
I think Kyrie gonna retire, bro.
Kyrie can't listen. What happened to Kyrie? Just isn't
He's
fair.
one of my favorite players ever. I've been watching that nigga since he got drafted.
I can't believe that Miles Bridges is about to play in the NBA after he had a domestic case.
But
And now
shit.
he beat the case, but like nigga still strangled his girlfriend.
He got 3 years of probation, I think.
Yeah.
That's what money do to you, bro.
Nigga need to get.
When you rich, you can get away with anything, bro.
And Kyrie got suspended for 5 games for posting to a book.
If you don't go to a team, you still can rap.
You said, bro, his career is not going far.
Bro, Miles Bridges can still play for a team.
Yeah,
That's crazy. He needs to be suspended.
I feel like the league is fuck. They might let this man play though.
it's hella problems going around, so they gonna end up missing something.
Shamario league.
Shamario probably lagged out.
Yeah, probably. But yeah. Fucking
Yeah, Bridges gonna be back. I don't know about Kyrie because they gave that nigga a whole list of shit to do before he can come back to the fucking team. Man, we all doing all that. Y'all can just let me go.
Yeah, nigga, like, what do I owe? What does Kyrie owe them? Like, honestly. Like, Kyrie, I mean, okay, wait a second. He was out for COVID, but you got to think about that. There was a lot of athletes out for COVID who wouldn't get that shot. So it's like, you can't really blame Kyrie for that. The thing is also, they literally for some reason, somebody put the blame on Kyrie because KD got locked up against the Celtics. Like, what?
That's Kyrie's fault. What the fuck?
How is that Kyrie's fault?
not his fault. They just lost straight up to a good ass team.
Exactly.
I don't
They went to the finals, even though Jason Tatum, he had this moment. But we won't talk about that.
Nah, bro, I want to talk about that shit. Oh, I gotta talk about this Tatum shit. I posted on TikTok, but like I really want to let people be known, bro. Like, stop acting like this man is a terrible playoff performer. That's just not fucking true.
He's not bad. I'm just saying, like, he had his moment. Like,
No, I ain't talking about you. I'm talking about the people out there, like, because I remember Howard. You know Howard. I remember Howard said this shit too, bro. And it was like other motherfuckers. They kept on saying like, "Oh, well, I gotta see I want to see him get in the playoffs." Like, he's not getting the playoffs. I'm like, bro, that's such bullshit. Like, Tatum has averaged damn near over 25 a game in all 3 of those series, bro. The fucking Bucks series, he put up over 27, 5 and 6, shooting damn near 50%. I'm not trying to hear that. And if it wasn't for him, we were down 3-2 in Milwaukee. You're supposed to lose that game, elimination game. Tatum put up 46. I'm not trying to hear none of that shit, bro.
Didn't he go to Game 7 against LeBron in his rookie year?
Yes.
Like, bro.
Like, bro, that's such. Even fucking the bubble playoffs, and people want to count it. Like we
You
went to
had to
the
bring up that game 7, huh?
yeah. No, what game? No, I ain't talking about that. I'm
Nah,
talking about fucking all the way when we went against the Heat in the Eastern Conference Finals in the bubble.
nah. Daly brought up that game 7 rookie year game. We gotta know what
Yeah.
happened. We ain't gonna talk about
Like,
it.
Kyrie was there.
honestly, bro, the fact that y'all niggas barely got past the team without their two best players, that's a damn shame.
Yeah, who was the second best player in ball? I know Kyrie was the best.
At that time, it was Gordon Hayward and Kyrie.
Oh yeah, that's Gordon
They
Hayward had
took
that
the set.
nasty leg injury.
They still took him the set.
Bro, I seen that shit live. I looked away when I seen that shit. That nigga
We had
leg.
Tatum. Tatum
Oh, yeah.
is second year Jaylen Brown.
Tatum was balling out that season though.
He was balling out that playoffs.
Yeah.
Hey,
That's
man.
why I'm like, bro,
That
he
was
built for
funny.
the moment, bro. He built for the moment. He just went to the finals and obviously didn't do great. It is what it is. Every star player went through it, bro. It's his first fucking finals. LeBron didn't have a good first finals. LeBron had a terrible first
Had a
finals.
Yeah, Brown got swept. We got swept that year. But we
Not even
played
that, he put up the same numbers as Tatum in the first finals.
yeah, we
It was
played
like 20 points. It was like 22 points per game, like 5 and 6, and like terrible percentage from the field.
Yeah,
I'm like, LeBron had a shitty first finals too. Like, I'm not trying to hear that shit.
he even said that.
Yeah,
And it was hella firepower against them Spurs too.
yeah. And he was even like, he even spoke on what I just said. He was like, bro, people getting on Jason Tatum, like, bro, I had a shitty first finals too, bro. Like, what the fuck? That's why I'm like, bro, people are weird, bro. Like, now because he had one bad series in the finals against a good Golden State team, who's one of the best teams ever, a dynasty. Like, they capped off a dynasty. Like, he went up against, it ain't like he went up against like Memphis or some shit that he was supposed to beat necessarily. He went up against Golden State, Steph Curry, Dre, and Clay.
Jordan Poole was one of y'all worst nightmares.
You know what I'm saying? And they had more depth. They had better depth off the bench than us. So they were a better team. And they were good on defense.
Every other game, freaking Jordan Poole had a half court three, and it was like, bro, that's so demoralizing for your team.
Bro, it was so demoralizing that finals. Like seeing them, that nigga just hit. They were hitting everything, bro. It was just like, bro, we can't do shit.
That was because
we didn't have a firepower. Yeah, like we just didn't have it, bro. And I knew we was gonna lose that finals. I was just hoping it could go to 6 at least to make it somewhat competitive for them to grow off of. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, with that experience.
I thought it did go to 6.
It did go to 6.
But I'm saying I was glad it went to where it went. That's basically what I'm saying. Like, I'm happy it went to 6 instead of go to 6 sweepers.
Because they beat them at San Francisco, and I was surprised. I'm like,
yeah, me too. I ain't gonna lie. After game 3, when we went up 2-1, I was like, bro, we got a shot. Because it's tough to play in Boston. I was like, we might be able to get that second game. And we was up too. In that second game, we was low-key primed to take 3-1 lead. But we fumbled the bag, turned the ball over too much. And I was just like, we needed a point guard. That's why we traded for Brogdon. I'm happy as hell we did that. That was a dub-ass pickup. He been good as hell this year.
Mm-hmm. And then y'all got Gallinari, right?
Yeah, but he hurt, though. So it's like, I don't even know
Danilo.
how. He might not even come back.
That nigga should be
Elite
five.
Yeah, so it's just like I hate that shit with the Tatum hate, bro. Like, he performed in the playoffs. He proved he's one of the best players in the league. He's a top 10 NBA player. Like, what are we doing?
Yeah, he earned my respect after that his rookie year, after that playoff series we had against him.
Yeah,
he balled the fuck out. I can't even lie.
Didn't he block LeBron? That's crazy, bro.
He dunked on him.
Bro, he
He dunked on LeBron.
Dude.
Unfortunately, our team was so fucking dismantled that year. That shit, that fucked me up. Niggas thought we was gonna be the shit. I did too. We got IT and traded Kyrie for IT.
Then y'all have Dwayne Wade or
crazy.
Yeah,
D-Wade wasn't gonna do shit, bro. He was old as hell.
Yeah, nah.
y'all had D-Wade, Derrick Rose, and Isaiah
D.
Thomas.
Rose was not doing nothing. He was just gonna be a solid backup. We thought IT was gonna be the nigga that complimented LeBron, and that didn't work.
Because LeBron wanted all his best friends on that fucking team.
All the niggas got traded mid-season. We ended up getting fucking Jay Crowder. Niggas like
Jay Crowder as well.
And then 2018 playoffs came around, and LeBron just decided to go fucking crazy.
Then Kyle Korver, bro. Korver
was nice. I'll admit, Korver was doing his thing, and Kevin Love too. Kevin Love was not bad. He averaged 21 in the finals. He did good. So I don't. Only nigga I blame is Jr. Nigga
I'm
ain't no.
glad you said that because a lot of people just keep talking like LeBron just had nobody in those finals.
Yeah,
Like,
Kevin Love got overshadowed, but he really did his thing. If you really look at it.
Oh yeah,
I'm glad that you are an actual Cavs fan and you could tell Bron Sexter that try to elevate his career to make it better than what it was.
exactly. I appreciate like the thing about my
It's sports, ladies and gentlemen.
my favorite LeBron, my favorite like LeBron is a 2018 LeBron because I feel like that was the moment I saw LeBron as like not. I mean, LeBron was obviously like he was a great performer, but he wasn't really, like that. Like
2018 LeBron is probably my favorite version of LeBron. Not
is
even
that
because he was on the Cavs. He was just like, fuck all y'all niggas. I'm just finna go crazy.
because he was a killer. Like he was different. I'm talking differently from Miami.
He was
Because
killing niggas that whole.
I'm not gonna hold y'all. My best memory is Miami LeBron, bro. I'm gonna be real.
Miami,
Bro,
Miami
that
LeBron was
nigga,
the best LeBron.
that nigga,
True.
not only he was the best LeBron, but he was my favorite LeBron because of the fact he played in a real system. So they were able to get maximized the most out of LeBron. No matter where LeBron went, they wasn't able to maximize it because obviously LeBron ran the team and he did what he wanted to do. But I'm talking, he went to Miami to an actual culture, a team that actually was like, look, you're not gonna come here and do whatever the fuck you want. You're gonna follow our rules and our culture. And you're gonna elevate. That's what it was. When he went there, not only LeBron James was able to play in a system where he wasn't dominating the ball all the time, and they had him do a lot of off-ball action and a lot of like fast break plays for him. He was playing defense at the best he ever played. He was not only playing, he was also scoring the ball at an efficient rate in Miami.
Mm-hmm.
And on top of that, he was the most complete player. I ain't gonna lie, that Miami LeBron was the best player I've seen live on television in Miami. That LeBron James, was just there's nothing you could do with that man.
Miami Brown was cool.
Like, that was my favorite LeBron because he actually bought into a system temporarily and actually maximized his talent. That's why I respect that LeBron more than like any other one. Like 2018 LeBron was cool, but like I said, he was the only one on the team because they traded everybody. He co-signed on all those trades to get the pieces they got back. And obviously he had to do what he had to do. It was cool. It was great. Don't get it twisted. Great performance in the play, but it's expected. You know, you're the only player on the fucking team.
They had Jay Crowder, Jordan Clarkson,
Kevin Love,
K Love.
And they had a decent. It ain't like that team was bombs. They
And
had
Junior
those specifically complimented LeBron James. So how are their trash players that they did their role good with LeBron?
Yeah, because when you think about it, Miami is the only place where he actually, was under a system. He came into the league with his own team. The Cavs were pure shit before they drafted LeBron. They were shit when they drafted LeBron. They didn't make the playoffs to 06? It took them 3 years to make the playoffs.
And the thing is also, I like 2018 is my favorite one, but I obviously like honestly, there should be no debate. Honestly, really, Miami LeBron should be the best LeBron for everybody. Like, if you want to have a different opinion, like if you can have a favorite one.
Realistically, it's really between Miami LeBron and pre Miami LeBron.
And that's the closest you're ever going to see LeBron to actually bow down to coaching. Like, honestly,
pre Miami LeBron and Miami LeBron, his peak athleticism. His head was damn near over the backboard.
Yep.
He was a great defender. He did everything you wanted him to do.
Yep. And I just feel like with the whole LeBron, it's like me personally, and my thing is this: I don't necessarily ever thought he truly wanted to be coached because I always said this. He had chances to go to San Antonio to play with Pop. He had chances to go back to Miami with Eric Spoelstra. He had chances to stay in Miami with Eric Spoelstra. He had opportunities. I just don't think he ever necessarily want to be coached. That's why I never really hold a lot of the post Cleveland, the post Miami LeBron as much because I felt like even before the Heat LeBron, I feel like he was trying to actually like be coached and shit like that with the system. But then again, he understood that you know, he the chosen one, quote unquote. He the best player in the league. He always, you know what I'm saying, was looked at as an exalted figure. So he felt like he didn't really give a fuck. So he gave the Miami run a chance. It actually benefited because they actually ended up with a coach. He tried to implement some shit, but Pat Riley said, no, that's not going to happen. We ain't going to get down like that. And that's why they were able to maximize everything because he had no choice with the buy-in. You know what I'm saying? D Wade wasn't going to play that shit where you're not finna just do whatever you want. Pat Riley, Eric, but they wasn't going to deal with that. They ain't want it. They nah. Whatever you did in Cleveland, that's Cleveland. When you come here, the Miami was always like this. They had that culture. When you come here, bro, you buying in, you know what I'm saying, to what we're
like you have to it's the same thing like with like is a certain expectation. Like when you have Pat Riley, like that type of person, like for my like not for my 1980s like Lakers, bro. Yeah. He was that guy. He was like so pivotal to the Lakers roster. Like he instilled like the type of mentalities that like you actually have to play the game the right way. And then you have D Wade actually like co-signing him saying like, yo, this is your team. You take over, but you have to play it the right way.
Exactly. And that's why I feel like that's why I say not only that's the best, that's my favorite because LeBron actually fucking, you know what I'm saying, he played it the right way at those periods of time with Miami. That's the best LeBron I've ever seen. That was my favorite to watch because I finally was able to see this man actually play a right system in the right way. You know what I'm saying? And actually was willing to be coached for a little bit of time. When he went back to Cleveland and he was able to do whatever he want, it was just kind of like, okay, like you basically on that, we do shit my way, my time. You know what I'm saying? Because let's keep it real. Dan Gilbert, you wasn't gonna say shit to him. What you gonna say? You ain't won shit, but when LeBron left, your team hasn't been successful since LeBron got there. So what do you really? You can't really. You don't have a leg to stand on with him. LeBron was already a popular figure. You can't really say shit to him. What was David Black gonna do? He wasn't gonna say shit to him.
He wasn't going. Mike Brown.
You think? So he was able to do what the hell he wanted to do. You know what I'm saying? So he didn't. He wanted to play the LeBron James system, which everybody needs to shoot the ball, stand in the corner. You know what I'm saying? It's true. That's the only system he knows outside of Miami. That's the only system he ever played.
I was upset that Kyrie had to go through that.
Yeah, Kyrie had to go. Why? That's why Kyrie didn't want. That's why Kyrie wanted to leave. He alluded to that so many times. And yeah, has Kyrie been successful without? Nah, he hasn't. But at the same time, like Kyrie understood the bullshit that motherfuckers like me kept saying about LeBron. It's tough. You can't. That's not a system he wanted to play. He wanted to play basketball. You know what I'm saying? He wanted to play a freelance of basketball with a system. And he also wanted to lead his team to a title. That's why he went to Boston. That's why I hold Kyrie to a lot of criticism for that.
That's why I say, like, I wish that we would have got that ring in 2015 because everything was set up for Kyrie to take over. Because all LeBron really wanted to do was give us a ring and go. That was his only promise. He didn't want to get 2 rings, 3 rings. He just wanted to get Cleveland a ring and then do whatever the fuck he wanted. The team was built for Kyrie to take over when LeBron left, and it didn't happen because he just got sick of it.
And Kyrie didn't want LeBron on that team from the jump because when he first was finna go there, he was even saying like we don't need LeBron. He said that shit, even though I was a bold-faced lie because Kyrie, he wasn't leading them dudes nowhere.
We had nobody, bro. Our second best player was Deion Waiters, bro.
You know what I'm saying? Like Kyrie, you ain't leading flies to shit, bro. Like,
well, actually, no, because we drafted Andrew Wiggins that year. We could have kept
if y'all would have kept Andrew Wiggins, then shit, y'all would have had Andrew Wiggins, but like, y'all traded him for Kevin Love. LeBron wanted Kevin Love.
Yeah, I'm saying like if we never got LeBron, we still would have had Andrew Wiggins.
Yeah, y'all would have had a decent core, but at the same time, it would have had to came down to like Kyrie, because Kyrie wanted to fucking emulate his Kobe Bryant mentality. Because you look up to Kobe Bryant too fucking much. So he wanted to be Kobe in terms of like he wanted to score the ball like him, down like that's what Kyrie wanted to do. And that leads it like, bro, Kyrie going to Boston, bro. Like that's why I said, like, bro, that to me, like he just don't know how to lead a team for shit. You had that Boston team, bro, to lead. So much talent. And you couldn't get them past the second round because your ego was too big.
If he would have just stayed here a little longer and then left, Probably would have been a bigger difference.
I don't know because the development of Tatum and Brown got better when he left because of the fact. Now I will blame this on Tatum and Brown though because they got a hand in. Tatum and Brown had a hand in why Boston didn't go well because they were two young dudes coming off a good playoff run against the Cavs that lost to 7, and they got too big headed. Kyrie's job though, I put this shit on him. You supposed to be the veteran, the point guard of the team, the best player on the team. Say, look, I understand. Hey, look, you know what I'm saying? Y'all two are the two young wings, up and coming superstars in this league. I'm gonna be the point guard. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna cut my point total from 30 points per game. I'm gonna cut it down to 25. That's what Isaiah Thomas did with the Pistons. I'm gonna cut it from 30 to 25. I'm gonna up my assist total from 4 to 7 to get y'all better to get where y'all wanted to be. That's what he should have rake them all in so all the personalities don't fucking clash and say, look, everybody calm down. I'm gonna do this. Be selfless. You know what I'm saying? Because Kyrie could get you 32 anytime he wants. He could get you 32. That's not a struggle for Kyrie. What he should have did was try to make sure he bettered the development of Tatum and Brown. He didn't do that. So, and I feel like that's a big hit on Kyrie. That's why I can never put Kyrie over Damian Lillard. I'm sorry. That's why I can't do it. I can't put him over Damian Lillard.
I understand it, but I'm always gonna do it because Kyrie's one of my favorites ever. He's actually my second favorite ever.
That's why I just can't do it with him, bro. Bro. You had so much talent to lead the team, bro. Even Brooklyn, when Kyrie
had the skill.
You know what I'm saying? Like when KD was hurt, when he first signed with Brooklyn, right? Remember that he got off of Golden State, went to Brooklyn.
He still had that Achilles injury.
Yeah, he was out for that year, that first season with Brooklyn. Kyrie had a chance to lead them to at least the fucking HC. That was his time to really show, okay, I could lead it. He had Karis LeVert, Jared Allen. They had a squad over there in Brooklyn. KD went over there.
I remember that first game, too. He dropped like 50.
Yeah.
He almost had that game winner. I don't know what he did, but he got back up, almost hit that jumper. I'm like, damn, this nigga cold.
Oh, man, I think it was the Bulls, wasn't it?
Was it? I don't know. I think it was. He got on them SpongeBob Kyries.
Yeah.
I remember the whole game.
So I got a question. Daily, Kenny. Y'all here?
Yeah, I was.
Okay. So I'm not gonna do top 10 players all the time. I feel like this is just so redundant nowadays. It's starting to get annoying and boring. So I'm gonna ask y'all, who was the best? Who are the? Because it was in the stream too. That was another question in the stream too, Daily. That was another stream. So who was the best fucking? So who are y'all top 10 scorers ever?
Top 10 scorers. Okay. So I have well, Kenny, if you want, you can go first.
You said scores?
Yeah.
Like, is this based off like who can like actually just score the ball? Who
Like,
can just make shots?
However metric you want to put it, just overall, who greatest scorer, especially if you add output to it, scoring output.
All right.
Go ahead. So this is no order. So Jordan, Kobe, KD, Bron, Kareem, 10, right?
Yeah, 10.
Harden, Steph. I'm gonna throw Hakeem in there. I'm gonna figure out my last two, but you can go ahead.
Really?
Well, I guess I got MJ.
No love to Allen Iverson. That's crazy.
Okay, I might do this in no order because I don't really. A few of these can be interchangeable, but no order. MJ, KD, LeBron, Kobe, Wilt, Shaq. Allen Iverson can get in there, but his efficiency
he's overrated as a scorer.
Yeah,
Shaq is a good one.
Y'all take 2001 way too serious. Y'all take that season y'all hold that season way too high.
Yeah.
I think Hakeem is one of the most skilled
But Allen
scorers
Iverson in
ever.
there or not? Because his efficiency is where it does it for me. But I'll put Kareem in there. I think I just listed like 6 players.
Would you put Hakeem in your top 10?
Where would you rank T-Mac?
T-Mac as a scorer is just like
He's not in there.
I
Right
don't know.
now.
He didn't do it long enough.
Yeah, he didn't do his enough. Now Hakeem, like he was a pretty great scorer, so I might put him in there. But
Hakeem is elite.
yeah, he was elite. It's just
So I gotta. All right, let me just name mine.
yeah.
1, Michael Jordan. 2, Kevin Durant. I'm not gonna fuck. I could go in order because I kind of already know. 3, I'm gonna go Wilt Chamberlain. 4, I'm gonna go LeBron.
Mm-hmm.
5, I'm gonna go. 5. 5, I'm gonna go. I will roll with Steph. 6, I'm gonna go with Kobe.
Mm-hmm.
7, I'm gonna roll with Hakeem. No, fuck that. My fault. I didn't mean to say that. I said 5, Steph.
Yeah, he said.
I forgot about Larry Bird too.
Oh yeah, Larry Bird. That's another one.
Mhm.
Yeah. So 5, 6, I'm gonna go Shaq. 7, I'm gonna go Larry. 8, I'm gonna go Kobe. 9, I'm gonna roll with. Oh God. 9, I'm gonna go Kareem. Even though Kareem might go higher than what I'm actually saying right now. I'll probably put Kareem over Larry, which he's at. Where's Larry at? I got Shaq at 6. So 7, I'm gonna go Kareem. No, fuck that. 6, I'm gonna go Kareem. 7, I'm gonna go Shaq. 8, I'm gonna go Larry. 9, I'm gonna go Kobe. And 10, I'm gonna roll with Karl Malone.
Okay, I can see it, and I think Karl Malone as a scorer should get more respect because he is
More respected. Like I don't see why people leave when they come. And I'm not going off the fucking all-time scoring list. I'm not that's a factor, but that's not a main factor. I don't accumulated stats are overrated because it's all about how long you play in the league. Straight up. And
like the average 25. What wasn't it? 25 for like 20 straight years.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like 25 points per game for 20 straight years, bro. That's unheard of on great efficiency. So like, nah, bro, like, he's in there. He's not high, but he's come on. And people just the reason why people don't want to give him a long credit because we all know what he did. That's it.
Yeah.
They take that personal shit and they
Percy
keep on
shot Josh is one of them.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
They combine that shit with fucking like his actual like his basketball skills and talent had nothing to do with what he did off the court. We know he a scumbag off the court. We talking about his basketball. He deserves respect. Straight up.
Yeah.
Let me just say,
I don't like Karl Malone that much. I just think you really think I like Karl Malone and especially some of the stuff he's been in, but no, it's just like I gotta be objective. I gotta talk about how he's one of the greatest scorers. He's one of the greatest power forwards ever. So it's like I can't. And people want to cut him all out from NBA history. Like, bro, get your feelings away. Like,
that's what I'm saying,
bro. Stop. And at that, he was 20 years old. Like, this was before his NBA career. And I'm not saying it makes up for it, but I'm like, he didn't even do this in his NBA career. Like, bro.
Right. That's just shit that came out after his career, which, like I said, he's a scumbag. But like, come on, bro. That shit ain't got nothing to do with him being a good ass player. You know what I'm saying? But definitely Malone is in that conversation. Allen Iverson's not because his efficiency's terrible. Kobe, the reason why he's low because of his efficiency, but the thing with Kobe is like he had way more of a scoring output than Allen Iverson. That's why I would give it to Kobe the edge in my top 10.
Right.
But Kobe's not a top 5 scorer ever. He's just not.
all right, I'm gonna give mine. This is gonna be no order. So MJ, Bryant, KD, Shaq, Kobe. That's 4, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Steph,
5.
Hakeem, Larry.
Did I have Hakeem in mind? I don't think I put Hakeem Olajuwon in mine.
Larry, Kareem, Who am I missing?
Where you at 7?
So MJ, Bron, Kobe, KD, Steph, Shaq, Kareem, Hakeem. I'm at 8, so I got 2 more. Did I say Karl Malone?
Mm-mm.
All right, so Karl Malone, and for me personally, number 10, I'm gonna go Carmelo Anthony.
I mean, I don't have Carmelo obviously in my top 10, but it's not. I understand why people have him in the top 10. Like I see what they're trying to get at.
Yep. Carmelo could get you buckets.
Yeah, he could get you buckets, but he's just his proficiency though. That's the thing people forget.
Yeah.
He's
He
a
was one of them.
you know what I'm saying? He's a great isolation scorer. Yeah, we get it. You know what I'm saying? But I think people fell in love with that too much. Because when you talk about proficiency, that's a different ball game. You're thinking of guys like Kevin Durant and Michael Jordan. Those are the 2 most proficient scorers I've ever seen. Straight up. Like 2 most proficient scorers ever. Then you got Will Chamberlain, who's right up there. You just can't ignore it. Then Steph Curry, like we know what he could do. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's not just him being the best shooter, but like, come on, bro. Curry had seasons where he was averaging over 30 a game. His MVP season was probably the most efficient 30-point per game season we've ever seen.
50, 40, 90 club.
Yeah, 50, 40, 90 club, shooting 30 points, averaging over 30 points per game, being the best player. That's 6'3".
32 points a game.
That's the same, bro. He got to be in that. He got to be top 5, bro. Like, to me, he 5 at the bare minimum. He can score anywhere. Like, come on, bro. Steph Curry got to be 5. He definitely got to be 5. And then the fucking
who left?
Oh, Kenny left.
Oh dang.
Bro, and then the thing what I was saying earlier about when people be like, oh well, LeBron's about to pass Kareem in scoring, so LeBron should be higher. If you look at that, bro, like I said earlier, that's all about like how long you've been in the league. It's just
longevity. How many more threes did LeBron? Like, I'm not trying to diss him, but how many more threes did LeBron take?
That's what I'm saying. And not only that, LeBron had 3 years. He had a 3-year early run. Not early run, but he had a head start, a 3 to 4 year head start already. He came straight out of high school.
Yeah. So
he had way more time to break that stat. That's why when people keep talking about them, I'm like, bro, y'all do realize like he came straight out of high school, 18. He had a 3-year head start over Kareem, Michael Jordan, and shit like that to break that record. You know what I'm saying? It's not hard. If Kevin Durant would have had a 3-year head start, KD's right next to him.
All right. Another thing I've been seeing a lot on TikTok. I mean, obviously there are gonna be some dumbass shit on TikTok. Exactly. I've seen people saying like Kareem doesn't have a GOAT case whatsoever, and I'm like,
bro,
prime example.
He has a GOAT case.
The fuck.
Like, bro, remember? I don't think you've seen the video, bro. Daily, bro. I don't know if y'all seen it, but remember you good?
Yeah.
Okay. I don't know if you've seen the video, bro, but remember when I fucking posted that the GOAT debate really should be between Kareem and Jordan?
Yeah.
Yeah, so obviously, like, I do believe, yes, it's LeBron in that GOAT conference. Yes, it's not. I think those are 3 locks for top 3 all time. We can all agree to that.
Exactly.
But I was like, bro, I was really trying to send a message to people necessarily saying, like, bro, Kareem is in that conversation, bro.
They're really listen. Like, as much as I'm telling you, like, as much as I like LeBron, his fans make me support him even less and less. Like
I'll be back in a minute.
You saw what?
What happened?
I'll be back in a minute.
Oh, I got it.
So
it's just like it's not even just fans. It's just the ball suckers, like the meat suckers. It's just like it makes me like him even less. Like, bro, you're saying Kareem doesn't have a case, but LeBron has a case when he lost way more in the finals than he won. And he's a horrible, like, listen, Kareem for a center is he's one of the most skilled centers. Like, Hakeem is the most skilled, but like, I think it's Hakeem, Wilt, and Kareem as the three most skilled centers ever. And I guess they're going to put Jokic in there. I mean, he's not really skilled because, well, he is skilled, but it's just like the playmaking aspect. No defense, but like
Kareem, defensive game, low post game, none of that. Like
exactly.
Yeah.
So it's like for him to do what he did at his position, and when people want to bring up the historical pace argument, I'm like, bro, he got the ball in the basket.
Right.
That's what he did. And he did it for 20 straight years and became the all-time leading scorer. He cleared Wilt Chamberlain's like freaking record when he passed it. Like it was already done with that. So it's like you just got to give respect to this man. Like people just want to bring him down so much. It's just crazy to me. Like
wow.
People right now are realizing like, oh, well, Kareem doesn't really have a GOAT case anymore. Like, that's pretty insane to say.
Wow.
It's insane to say that Kareem has a GOAT case?
It's insane to say that Kareem is number 2 all time? I'm just saying, bro, like,
bro.
You know what I'm saying? Like, it's ridiculous, bro. And this kills me because this is their main talking points. Oh, well, he had 2 Hall of Fame point guards, blah, blah, blah. Bro.
Oscar was so wild.
Bro, like, Oscar Robertson, bro, didn't win shit without Kareem. First off, Kareem, literally, when Kareem got to Milwaukee, they didn't win shit. When he got there, when he got to Milwaukee, what was he doing? He got them a championship in his second year winning Finals MVP. The best player, clear-cut best player on the team.
Exactly.
I'm not trying to hear none of that shit, bro. People talking about, oh, well, he had 2 Hall of Fame. Bro, LeBron James had all his championship wins, all his second best players on his team are going to the Hall of Fame. AD's going to the Hall of Fame. Kyrie's going to the Hall of Fame. D-Wade's definitely going to the Hall of Fame. What are you talking about? You know what I'm saying? I'm not trying to hear none of that shit, bro. And then he went to the Lakers. The Lakers wasn't winning anything until he got there as well. And he won. Magic wasn't winning without Kareem. That's a fact.
That's a fact.
He ain't winning without
people want to say, I say also, like, one thing I say is, I feel like it was a duo. Like, they're not winning without each other. They're just not. Kareem, he missed the playoffs, and then Magic's just not winning without Kareem because it's like the offense. It was going to be a big offensive gap if Kareem wasn't there, and defensive kind of. So it's like they needed each other. It was a duo. So it's like you can't really say one would really do well without each other. So it's like
that's what I'm saying. It's like they had a partnership, similar how Shaq and Kobe had their partnership. Even though I firmly believe Shaq was the clear-cut best player on that team. It was obvious.
He was obviously he was the best player.
I don't see how people, and there's some people that I know personally that actually think Kobe was the best player on some of those Laker championships. But I
Kobe.
Yeah. But we're really talking about Kareem. So I'm like, I'm not trying to hear that. And then when Magic was starting to enter his prime, Kareem was just exiting his prime. So of course he's not going to be the best player no more. He got Magic Johnson who could take him there now.
Wasn't Kareem averaging like 30 in the finals?
Yeah, he was averaging 30.
God damn.
They act like in the early part when Kareem went that game when Magic hit the hook shot to when he had to play center when Kareem got hurt. Kareem got hurt. It ain't like he just got outplayed by Magic. He got hurt. And Magic did what every second option is supposed to do when their best player get hurt. He stepped up. Simple as that.
Right.
It just pisses me off that they disrespect Kareem. And it's like, bro, he's up there to the fact. I understand this don't got shit to do with the NBA, but Kareem won on every level in basketball.
High school, college.
He's the best college basketball player ever.
And somebody said, like, when you really look at all 3 levels of like basketball, like high school, college, and basketball, he's really like the greatest player ever in basketball. When you really like, not the NBA, but when you think about like high school, college,
like overall all-time great hoopers that ever came across American soil.
exactly.
I get you.
Probably the best ever. You know what I'm saying? The best American basketball player. We accounted all of that together. He's damn near to go. You know what I'm saying?
You got a TikTok, bro?
Yeah, he does.
Who, me?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Daily Hoops and Buckets. I might change my name because that shit be long as fuck. I might just change
Oh,
it.
that's you. You be on my friends page, my recommended all the time. I didn't know that was you.
Oh really?
Yeah.
I appreciate it. Man, I just like when I made my TikTok, I was like, man, first thing I saw was Player's Choice. I'm like, if these motherfuckers can get on TikTok,
Bro, that one old nigga gets on my
Hey, Daily, that's what exactly I said. I'm like, bro, and these motherfuckers, and they say the dumbest shit, bro.
Mars, bro. Like, damn.
They just say shit for clicks, bro.
No, old nigga, what's that old nigga name? Ticket. He pissed me off the most.
Ticket.
Yeah.
And the dumbest shit, bro.
Well, Ticket's the definition of your old head, bro. Like he lives too. He's one of those. He has to have the killer instinct bullshit. Or Kobe got 6. Kobe got 5 rings. Jordan got 6 rings. So they're automatically better than LeBron. Like I hate that shit, bro.
Like, bro, freaking.
Like even one of his most recent takes. Like we all get the fact that the Timberwolves not making the playoffs, but it was his reasoning behind it, saying that they have no veterans.
I think the Timberwolves, honestly, I think the Timberwolves could make the playoffs if they just like.
But like, you know, the Timberwolves are not like a top tier team.
Oh no, not top tier. No.
And he's saying like the reason for that is because they don't have a veteran to keep them in check.
A veteran.
I understand where he's going with that, but my thing is that's not the main problem with Minnesota.
Yeah.
That's
you know
what
what
The Grizzlies aren't going. That's like saying the Grizzlies aren't going to be a great team because they don't got really a veteran on their team.
That's what I'm saying. There's teams without vets that are doing great right now.
Which then again, though, the thing with not having vets on your team, though, you're also not going to have those times where, like, you know what I'm saying, in certain situations that the vets been through, you're not going to have that experience. So you're going to have to learn the hard way. You know what I'm saying? And you're not going to be fully prepared for that. So veterans are important to good teams. They are.
Well, who was it that had that rebound take?
Oh,
OG.
Yeah, he said, well, it wasn't him.
He said, no, I know what you said. He said Ben Wallace was who he said somebody was a better rebounder than Ben Wallace.
He said Draymond was a better. I think he said Draymond.
Somebody was a better rebounder, and the reasoning was just so off. Let me look it up.
I forgot. I know what I remember that, bro. You gotta find that shit. Who was it on Player's Choice shit?
Yeah.
I remember because it was OG, like the old dude that said that shit. Like I said, bro, I hate old heads sometimes, bro.
Oh, it was
Bro,
Shaq.
Jason Williams
He said something about Shaq. He said Shaq wasn't a good defensive player and not a good rebounder because he never led the league in those categories.
That's bad reason.
That's not true. The only reason why Shaq wasn't a great defender because he never conditioned. He never tried on that end that's hard enough. That's it. Right. It had nothing to do because he never led in the cat. Like, why are you mentioning it? And even then, Shaq, like, bro, he was so dependent on scoring that nigga, he ain't finna go down. Like, he wasn't conditioned enough to do it. That's the thing. He wasn't gonna get Shaq to be a two-way player, bro. That just wasn't gonna happen.
They said Shaq was never a great rebounder.
Never a great rebounder?
That's so false. He was a good
crazy.
He just wasn't a great defender.
Shot blocker because he never led the league in those categories. That's what OG said. OG actually said this.
Shaq was he was a great rebounder. That's false. Was he not a great defender? Yes, he wasn't that great of a defender. I will admit. But he was a damn sure good nigga. He bitch big. And he was snagged. Bro, come on. He was averaging over 10 rebounds a season. How the fuck is he not a good rebounder?
Yeah, that got me.
Let me say anything on there. Like some days I'd be feeling like I want to go on the show to teach these motherfuckers to just say something and just like lay out Mars or some shit. Literally. Like just get in his fucking face. But like some days I'm like, I don't even want the headache for these motherfuckers because it's like,
bro, I get a headache enough. You know, I don't got time to do with them, bro.
I remember when Jason Williams came through and he pissed me off so fucking on 2 occasions too.
And this is, bro, daily, bro. This is why I always say, bro, I'm gonna say it now on stream live for everybody to see. I don't give a fuck if you're a basketball player. I don't care if you coached in the NBA for years. If you don't know basketball, you don't know basketball, especially you NBA players. Just because you hoop in the NBA don't mean you know about your basketball history and know anything about truly the game. You're just physically gifted. That don't mean you know more than me in the sport of basketball. You're just physically gifted with God abilities to where you are able to use your gifts and go to the league. I'm not 6 foot, so I can't go to. Well, I am 6 foot, but I'm not over like 6'4". You know what I'm saying? I'm not like tall as shit, like 6'5", 6'6", to where I could go to the league. You know what I'm saying? You were just more physically gifted than me. That's why you were able to go to the league. That don't mean you know more basketball than me. I'm talking because Jalen Green said that shit on Twitter, bro. He was like, "Oh, a lot of people don't fucking." I might pull up the tweet, but he said some shit about, "Oh, a lot of people, y'all be talking, y'all never picked up a basketball in y'all life. Speaking on basketball, I'm like, bro, shut the fuck. I literally
Don't give
bro,
a shit.
shut the fuck up, bro. Like,
Try doing better in the fucking dunk contest next year. How
Bro,
about that?
bro.
I don't even want to watch All-Star Weekend this year, bro. The shit is so terrible.
No, I'll watch All-Star Weekend. I'm just cutting it off on the dunk contest. Come on.
That dunk contest was so ass that Kareem had to
This
watch.
shit been mid for the past 2-3 years, bro.
Bro, they embarrassed. That I'm so glad it wasn't taking place in like my city or some shit. I'm so glad.
It's supposed to be in Utah this year.
Utah.
So I think Zion. Y'all think Zion's going to be in that dunk contest?
He's not doing that shit, bro.
Nah.
Mm.
He gonna be on that LeBron shit. Like every year, we would love to see LeBron in the dunk contest, but it's never gonna happen.
He's doing the same thing with Ja. Ja's not doing that shit.
I'll
He's just entertaining it.
I thought Josh said he'll enter. I thought Josh said he might do it.
I don't believe him.
I don't know who could do it this. I don't know, but
Who won it?
Huh?
Who won it last year? Because I
Obi Toppin again. I think.
Okay.
Was it Obi Toppin?
Obi.
I think Obi won it last year because the competition. Jalen Green was missing fucking dunks, and I think
fucking terrible, bro.
I don't understand because he has the highest upside of all of them, and he couldn't make a dunk.
That's crazy.
The niggas actually
You could tell. You could tell.
Anthony 50 on that Timberland dunk.
Yeah, but you could tell. You could tell niggas never practiced none of the dunks they did. They just went up in the gym and just tried to dunk the ball.
Oh, you're right. It was Obi Toppin.
They never practiced any of those dunks. You could just tell, and it pissed me off. I'm like, bro, y'all had months to prepare for this.
They had no right coming to my city having that mid-ass dunk.
Well, it was in Cleveland, too. Only Cleveland, bro.
No right doing that.
Only Cleveland, bro.
Disgusting.
Only in Ohio, bro, where you get the worst dunk contest in the league history.
Listen, I like the way they introduced LeBron, though. I like that way. I especially when they were playing his little theme song from the Space Jam movie.
Someone told me to go there, but I didn't go.
Man, I was watching it, but I mean, it was an okay All-Star game. I mean, it had its moment.
You heard one of them niggas actually step foot in Cleveland. That kind of made me want to go down there. Yeah, meet little Herb and shit, man. Hey.
But all the celebs was in that hole, bro.
All the celebs.
Everybody was in that bitch. That'd be every All-Star weekend, though.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, it's All-Star weekend.
The best.
Bro, the one that had in Chicago, bro, that was probably one of the best ones we had in a minute. I'm sure the fuck he left. He probably gonna join back. I don't know. But the one in Chicago was probably one of the best ones we had in a minute, bro.
What year was that?
That was what, 2020? That was when AD hit those free throws to seal the game when they were having going back and forth.
Yeah.
That Kobe Bryant All-Star one. That one. That was in Chicago, bro. That was one of the best All-Star weekends.
That was the best game. Best recent game.
Yeah, best recent game for sure. I'll probably say the best All-Star game I've watched was probably either the one in 2012. I'd say 2012, 2015.
That was a good one.
2016. 2016 was the best All-Star weekend we seen, bro. That's the best All-Star weekend in history.
That shit was lit. I ain't gonna lie to you.
In my lifetime, that was the best. 2016 All-Star, bro. The dunk contest, bro. Levine and Aaron Gordon, nigga.
Aaron Gordon got robbed. I can't lie to you.
Bro, they put on a shot. I remember where I was when that shit happened, bro.
Yep, I was in my basement. Watching that shit. Aaron Gordon did some shit I had never seen before.
On me, I was at my uncle crib, bro. I was watching that. I'm like, damn, we watching. I'm like, damn. I'm like, bro, they gonna give it to him?
And they kept you, they kept you on your toes the whole time. Like, oh, Levine did this. Oh yeah, it's over. Aaron Gordon come out with some fucking freaky shit going under the legs. I'm like, God damn.
And all the players was hyping, bro. I ain't gonna lie, that was a lit ass all-star game. That was a lit ass contest, bro. That dunk contest was like, that's probably the best dunk contest I've seen in my life. I'm not gonna say it's the best of all time because I ain't seen the ones previous to me, but that was the best I've seen in my fucking life. That shit was amazing. I'm not gonna hold you. That went in the Blake Griffin one. The Blake when he dunked over that car. That was memorable. It was like 2009.
11.
11? It was 11?
Yeah. That was the one where JaVale McGee big ass was in it.
Oh, yeah, he was in that hole when he did the fucking double fucking.
Oh, yeah. It was JaVale McGee and Serge Ibaka.
Ibaka was in that bit?
Ibaka was in that hole, bro.
Damn. I forgot, bro. I thought Ibaka was not in that hole.
I think Nate Robinson got the most trophies. He got 3 of them bitches.
Oh, he did win 3 dunk contests.
Yep. He won in 06, 09, and 2010.
I remember that shit. He did win those shits. Which one Dwight Howard won? Dwight Howard won the one in 08, didn't he?
Yep, he won 08.
I remember that one too. I remember that dunk contest.
And then Nate Robinson said, fuck that. He took his trophy back the next year.
Damn. Yeah, Dwight Robinson did win fucking like 9 dunk, like not 9, like 3 dunk contests.
He won 3. That's what Nate has a conversation to be a top 10 dunker. For a little nigga his size, he did a lot of shit, bro.
Who would be your top 5 dunkers though?
Top 5? Like I'm not going based off like athleticism, like in game. Like if you're doing some freaky shit, that's what I'll go off of. So you got Vince Carter, I got Zach LaVine, Jason fucking Richardson, definitely my shit. I gotta put MJ in there.
Yeah, Mike got him in there. Not even just in the dunk contest, but even in like real game. Like,
yeah, gotta put Mike in there in that last spot. I'm leaning towards Dominique. Dominique did some shit.
Yeah, Dominique, yeah.
But then you looking at niggas like Baron Davis doing some freaky shit, and Kobe, and fucking
So would you? So in your top 5, are you gonna do like in-game dunking and dunk contest combined, or are you just doing like like who are the greatest like dunk contesters that all participate? Who are the greatest dunkers that participate in the dunk contest? Or how you grading your shit?
I mean, honestly, I do 2 different ones because like if I'm going all around like dunkers, I'm gonna put LeBron in there. LeBron in his prime, I have to put him in there.
Oh, no, I agree. If I do overall dunking, LeBron in my top 5 for sure, top 4 down there.
LeBron, Kobe before he got old.
Yeah, Kobe top 5.
Oh shit, Tracy McGrady did some freaky shit in his prime. Tracy McGrady and Vince Carter still. Vince Carter always on. So that's.
I'm gonna add Brandon in this bitch right now. Hold up.
All right. There's so many ways we can go. Even still, Michael Jordan, because Jordan always did that little cradle dunk he always had.
If I had to do greatest dunkers overall, I would put Vince. No, he not number 1 to me. I think people just take that dunk con. If I do overall like dunk contest and you doing them bitches in game, the greatest dunker probably like I'm putting Zach LaVine in the hole. He probably to me is the greatest dunker.
Yeah, but like watching Vince, he's still in that top 5. Like watching his moments, his in-game shit is fucking crazy.
It is. I'll put Vince as my greatest dunker ever. Vince,
especially that Team USA dunk, he dunked over that tall nigga. I'm like, bro,
yeah.
Crazy.
I'm definitely gonna do Vince and Zach. Those are my 2 greatest dunkers ever.
Yep.
Third, I'm gonna put Mike. I'm gonna put Mike right there.
Mm-hmm.
4th, I'm gonna put LeBron. And shit, I might roll with Dominique though.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Dominique is goated at this dunking shit, bro.
I was like, I might roll with Dominique over fucking There go Daily.
Yo, sorry about that. My phone went dead.
I gotta respect Dominique, bro. I can't take away from what that nigga did.
And Dominique, I mean, that boy was cold, and he's underrated.
Bro, him and Larry Bird used to go at it in the playoffs, bro.
Yeah.
Dominique was cold as hell.
And that man threw it down on Larry Bird.
He don't get enough respect to me.
He doesn't.
About Dominique more.
Him and Clyde, bro. Him and Clyde don't get enough respect.
Now, Clyde Drexler is
always get mad at me, bro.
Stays underrated.
Bro,
Brandon from the block in this joint.
What's good, bro?
What's good? What up?
Bro, when I do them draft videos and I always got Portland, niggas always get mad at me for picking Clyde over Dame. Nigga, Clyde is better than Dame.
Man, Clyde's better than Dame. Come on,
yeah,
Clyde.
Why y'all mad? I'm trying to build the best team possible, and I'm getting Clyde Drexler over Damian Lillard. That's bad.
That's what I'm saying.
Damian is like one of the most I'm not going to say overrated, but he's
overappreciated.
He's overappreciated for what he's done in the league. He's only one.
A lot of
bro,
shit,
I gotta, because there's no way in hell Dame should be over no Dwight Howard in the top 75.
He shouldn't be over Dwight. He shouldn't even be over T-Mac.
Even AD bum ass Dwight Prime is better than AD's fucking prime.
Definitely.
Bro.
Bro, that's like, I ain't gonna lie, bro. When Dwight Howard was in that interview with Shannon Sharp, I felt bad for that man, bro. I didn't want to bro, he did not deserve to be like y'all blatantly just disrespect this man for no reason. Out of all he did for the league, bro, when he said I didn't want to come play back, I felt that shit. I'm like, damn, like this nigga 3 defensive player of the years, led his team in a row, led his team to the finals in 09 and beat LeBron to get to the finals. That nobody talked about
before that season. He said that shit. Them niggas had them the LeBron and Kobe public commercials. Talk about all that shit about how they were going to go to the finals that season. And he said that pissed them off and the whole team off. And once they got to the playoffs, they got LeBron up out of there.
That's what I'm saying. And not only that, Dwight Howard, come on, bro. One of the best. He's a really good post scorer for what he was.
Oh, yeah.
In my eyes, Dwight Howard's a top 10 center ever.
Dwight. He's a top 10 center. Oh, yeah.
He's arguably a top 10 defender ever.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, three depoys. All NBA defensive first team, all NBA first team.
Mm-hmm.
Like this,
multiple All-Star appearances.
Yes.
Like, come on. I'm like, y'all mean to tell me Y'all mean to tell me Dwight Howard is not a top 75 player in basketball?
And even
you got guys like fucking Damian Lillard, who I still have over Kyrie, but goddamn, y'all overappreciate this man way too motherfucking much. There's no way Dame is better than Dwight Howard prime. Are we serious?
No.
And even out of his prime, he still put up solid numbers.
Yeah, Dwight had still productive years post Orlando. He had
let's keep it real though. Should Kyrie be in there?
No. I probably.
Unfortunately, bro, he ain't doing enough, man.
He just didn't do enough yet.
He was definitely. He's just as skilled as anybody, even in the top 5.
That man, if he had the work, he got the work ethic, but he don't have the mentality.
He just gets in too much controversy.
But he don't have the mentality that he think he do.
Right.
He plays too much game.
He thinks he has that Kobe type mindset. He doesn't have it.
No.
Like even LeBron said.
Go ahead. My fault.
Even LeBron said this came out of his mouth. Kyrie, he said Kyrie's a future MVP in this league. This man is probably 30 or over years old now. It's kind of too late for that.
Yeah.
Kyrie would never win the MVP. I mean, he never was.
They were teammates at the time, but he was balling the fuck out.
Yeah. That ship sailed for Kyrie getting the MVP of the league 5 years ago. That ship sailed. But that shit, I don't understand how motherfuckers like Anthony Davis, which honestly I'm not too disagreement of him being a top 75, but if he gonna be in there, Dwight Howard should be in there and above him. You know what I'm saying? If you're gonna add AD in there shouldn't be a conversation added. Dwight should have been in there regardless if you add AD.
Oh yeah, regardless.
Yes, regardless.
The thing is, I think Dwight was the last great center. Honestly,
great centers.
Jokic and Joel Embiid, they're not great centers in my opinion because they don't play like centers.
And first off, Embiid is overrated on defense. Overrated.
Yeah.
Like he's just big as shit and just Joel Embiid just big as hell in contest. That's it. Even though he but then again he's too slow footed. Like I be seeing Joel Embiid get beat to the rim a lot.
Yeah.
Like more people try to give him. People try to say he better than Jokic on defense. I'm like, bro, is it really that big of a discrepancy between them two?
Wait,
like,
well, of course he's gonna be better than Jokic because Jokic barely plays any defense.
That's what I'm saying.
Both them niggas slow as hell, but Jokic is fucking slow.
But I ain't gonna lie, I seen Jokic try more on defense than Joel Embiid.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Honest.
That's what makes it that's what makes it even more sad.
Right.
Bro.
And I'm just like, and Embiid can I said it earlier, Embiid really should be that center that's like should be the last breed of good, great centers. But he's not because he's out of shape. He doesn't try. He's like Shaquille O'Neal was like towards the end of his Laker 3P run. He didn't put the work. He didn't take his condition serious.
Right.
I don't think he ever did.
I don't cared really, honestly. Like I think at one point
on the Drink Champs interview, he said his mindset was, what I gotta get ready for this dude for? I know what I'm gonna do.
That's the thing I think Embiid is suffering from. Well, what am I'm not playing Jokic tonight, so I'm going against fucking Chris Boucher. I'm not trying that hard against him. When you should, dude, you're a dominant center. Kill everybody in front of you. If you want that respect to be considered as one of the greatest ever.
I don't think he's been the same ever since Kawhi hit that shot against him. I don't think
that nigga crying, bro. I remember that. He sent that nigga home. I've never seen an NBA player cry like that.
LeBron did 2011.
Oh, brother.
You said he never seen an NBA. I seen LeBron cry his ass off after that.
Recently,
when Dirk sent his ass home. Fuck you talking about?
Well, I love Dirk though. So I even though I wanted LeBron to win that series, I like the Mavericks as a kid too.
Oh yeah, Daily, we got a LeBron dick sucker too up in the chat.
Nah, I'm not Kenny. I'm not Kenny.
Cut it out, Brandon.
I'm definitely not Kenny.
No, you said you a LeBron fan. You don't even like the Lakers.
What you mean?
I'll say this.
You know what I'm talking about.
Daily, I'll say this. He's more of a realist of a LeBron fan that you could probably get out of all the meat munchers, but he's still bad. Don't get it twisted.
Oh, so okay, like let me ask you this. Who's the better shooter? Who's the better shooter, Michael Jordan or LeBron? There should not even be no thinking.
Nah, it's Jordan.
Okay, good. Thank you. Right. Thank you, my brother. I appreciate
people when they say shooting, they just bring up LeBron's 3 points.
Exactly. Y'all got to really the free throw shooting is where it ends the conversation. That's where it ends.
So I hate that his free throw shooting has barely improved. He's been in the league for 20
barely
years.
Improved, and he's
like,
shooting
70% terrible right now.
Like, bro, that's literally one of your most notable weak spots. Everybody knows you suck at free throws,
and that's a part of shooting. When people say that's my problem with people when they talk about shooting. They think of just threes. How many threes can you get up or like long distance shots you can hit? When that's not shooting. If you know anybody that played basketball and knows the basketball, that's why I say I don't care who you are. If you don't know basketball, you don't know basketball. I don't care if you're in the NBA. When you say shooting, that's a factor of everything. 3-point shooting, free throw shooting. That's why it's called free throw shooting. It's a category. It's still shooting. It's a free shot. Mid-range shooting, that's why it's all in one. When you say shooting, you're grouping all those together. If you want to get detailed, then that's when you got to say, okay, when you want to break it down more than that, that's when you got to go down and say, okay, who's the better 3-point shooter? It's LeBron. Okay, who's the better mid-range shooter? It's Jordan. Who's the better free throw shooter? It's only 3 things to shoot in those 3 things, and Jordan takes 2 of the 1.
Mm-hmm.
So he's a better shooter of the basketball than LeBron. It's not hard to figure that out.
I mean, I think Jordan is a better scorer than Bron. Period.
Oh yeah,
fact. I don't think it's relatively close. It's a fact.
See, I appreciate you, bro. I like you. I mean, I was skeptical whenever Champagne told me that, but I was.
Nah, he gets a little ridiculous. He's trying to be a good boy right now.
Well, what's the most controversial thing he said that makes you say that?
Oh, what did you say? It's so because it's like it was in a group chat, so it's like, a matter of fact, I'm gonna add you to that shit, baby.
Man, what is it on? Is it like?
No, it's like it's literally called "Welcome Back to Reality." We talk about basically a lot of shit, basketball, football, anything, bro. It's predominantly a sports group chat. Like we talk about a lot of football and basketball and shit. But like obviously we branch off in like regular convo. Like we talk about favorite foods and shit. Fucking, we'll probably talk about like WWE.
But we talk about life sometimes.
Yeah, life too. Like it's a group chat, bro. Straight niggas that just kick it, like talking about shit.
So it's like a brotherhood group.
Yeah, basically.
This is our fraternity since we didn't go to college.
I'm about to go to college. I mean, I'm supposed to be going to college in January, apparently. But
where you going?
Apparently, like like somebody's shipping his ass to college.
I'm supposed to go because I live in Columbia, South Carolina, right? So, I'm supposed to be going to this technical college, Midlands Tech. And it's supposed to be cheap as hell. So it's like, I'm like, what the fuck? Might as well go there for 2 years, not pay that much, and get something out of college. So,
hey, Brandon.
Yo.
You like the goat I'm wearing?
You said what?
You like the goat I'm wearing?
I mean, HBK. HBK. I love it. Everybody gets mad at me for this. HBK is better. Like, John Cena.
Like, he's the greatest wrestler to ever grace the square circle. It is a fact. I don't give a damn what nobody talking about.
Y'all not trying to get into this cloud with me. I'm literally a wrestling head, bro.
Bro, I don't like, bro. I love WWE. I've been watching ever since 2015.
God damn, boy. You young
2015.
Yeah, I mean, like that's
I've been watching since 05, bro.
Bro, I'm 18.
I'm a ruthless aggression, baby, cuz.
Bro, I'm 18.
I'm a ruthless aggression, baby, nigga. Bro, up in the PG era.
Bro, if you really want to be honest, man, I got into everything like so late. Like y'all like how long y'all think I've been watching basketball?
A year.
Okay. Okay.
I believe it, bro, because like shit, damn, basketball. You only been watching basketball for a year. But you know so much. That's why I respect that, because you know you actually, even though you only know a year, you actually took time to go learn your history.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Some people get into the NBA or fan base and they get the fucking talking about some shit like, they get into the NBA, they don't look up their history. Then when they hear names like Bill Russell, they just want to disrespect them. That's how you breed casuals.
Yeah, it's like, bro, like you can't make excuses for why you don't know the game. Like me watching in 1 year, like it's like I'm not saying like that makes me better to somebody, like that I got more knowledge in just 1 year. It's just like you can't make excuses for why you don't know a lot. Like there's literally YouTube, there's so many other people making content about the history of basketball. And like so it's like, bro, just look up the research.
I be telling it. Brandon, what I be telling y'all niggas in the chat?
Got technology and computers.
Telling y'all motherfuckers. I be telling y'all motherfuckers. We are in the age of information. I'll be telling these dudes this, bro. I'll be telling these dudes in the chat and all this stuff. Like when I be getting on their ass when they don't know shit. I'm like, bro, it's no reason you in the era where all this technology, all this fucking, you could literally go back and watch live games of the 60s, bro.
Yeah.
And they remastered it too to where you can see it in color, like if you watching a regular game. There's no reason why you can't go and do that and actually study the game. There's no reason why you can't go back and actually like go recite what I just told you statistically.
Like,
go
bro,
do that shit, bro.
Like Albie, y'all know Albie on TikTok, right?
Albie.
AC Sports, the guy, the Indian guy.
I see him.
Like I was on one of his lives and I was like, yo, what's up? Because I just got done watching the 1967 All-Star game. And he was like, why would you want to watch that? I'm like, nigga, because I want to learn about the game. Like y'all niggas just look at the box score stats and like y'all just take a definition off that. I want to see how these niggas played like in the All-Star game.
That's what I'm saying. Or I want to actually see like how athletic they were back then. Honestly, a guy like Bob Cousy could have had really good handles. The way he could have been way more flashy with his handles, and he would have been good as Kyrie. But the way the rules was, where you can't, you know what I'm saying, you had to keep the ball. I forgot how it was, but you had to keep the ball like under your hand in a sense. Like when you're dribbling, you can't carry that motherfucker, or you can't really do as much with it. That's why when you see the highlights of them dribbling, it looked like they just dribbling like they don't know how to. No, they know how to dribble, but the rule put it to where they had to dribble like that.
Right, and like that nigga Bob Cousy, as much people want to get on his ass, you don't be called the Houdini of hardwood for no fucking reason. I mean, there had to be a reason you had to be taken in such high regard. I mean, I don't think he clears players, but I feel like I feel like he's maybe a top 10 point guard ever in the league. I feel like maybe he wasn't really impactful, but I feel like he needs to be more respected because he's still a pioneer of the game. He's still a pioneer for the point guard position, the first great point guard. So like,
did he make top 75?
Yeah, he made top. He better make top 75.
I was saying Bob Cousy better be on that top 75 list. I'll be damned if
Paul Ayers on that list, Bob Cousy needs to be on that list.
I'm saying, bro, like, man,
Paul
like
Ayers, and he won a ring with Wilt, and that's all he did for the rest of his career.
He shouldn't even be up on that motherfucking list anyway. But I guess that's how good Wilt Chamberlain was, to where he's getting like regular role players in the top 75 list.
But who was that?
Bro, I'm telling people, like, y'all really be acting like Wilt had help. Not y'all, but like I'm like people like he was a playoff dropper, right? But y'all act like this man really had help.
He had help on that 67-win Sixers team, though. He had help.
He had no. I mean, when he had Billy Cunningham and he had Hal Greer.
Yeah, Billy Cunningham.
But the thing is, though, he won a ring with that team, though.
He did.
But before that, man, if you had Paul Ayers as your best player, man, come on.
But I think this is why I say it goes back to like how great you are, better. That's why I say when it comes to ingratiating yourself with your team, like Bill Russell, and being selfless, that's a tangible trait.
Like y'all really, Sam Jones would probably be as known as he was, if not for known.
That's what I'm saying. Like that's my point I'm getting at, because it's like I think that's a skill. You're being able to be selfless and also empowering your team to be better, so y'all can win. On top of you playing your role. That holds a lot of weight. That's why I also have guys like Jordan over fucking LeBron, because he had that trait. That's why I have Bill Russell as high as I do, because he greatly had that trait. So that's why I'm like, Wilt didn't have that trait. That's why he didn't learn that till about when he went to the LA with Jerry West and them.
Right.
And he understood that shit. Like, okay, that's why Bill Russell, he understood. He even said it. Like, that's why he respected Bill Russell so much. He took what Bill Russell did in Boston, which is what I just told y'all, and he implemented that with the Lakers, that Laker team. That's why they were able to win.
Right.
And that's why that's why I don't have Kobe as high as I do, because he never had that trait.
True.
That's why that's an important trait. That's why when it comes to grading play, it's more than just can you score the ball or defend. It's more than basketball to that, bro. Basketball is more than just the simple shit we see. How can you better your team, and how you know what I'm saying? Are you able to sacrifice when you gotta sacrifice for the team to win? You know what I'm saying? How can you impact your team on a greater level to win consistently? And guys like Bill Russell has done it. Magic, Larry Bird, Jordan. That's why these guys are over guys like Kobe Bryant. It's just the facts.
Mm-hmm.
And that's why Wilt Chamberlain ain't as high as on my list, because he ain't do it a bunch of times. He didn't do it long enough.
Right.
Did it. That's why he's still top 10. But if Wilt Chamberlain would have did that early in his career, you're looking at a 6-time champion at least.
Oh yeah. Especially with the amount of offense he could bring when you don't really like when you his offense. Like man, I feel like he was just so much way before his time.
Oh yeah, I would have loved to see Wilt Chamberlain playing like started out in the 70s. I
going
would have loved to see that.
like going against Kareem, bro. Like that would be like that would honestly, if you
Yeah,
really
what,
look at it,
24
that would be
winners?
the best rivalry of all time.
Oh
Because
yeah,
they would just go. I mean, it's already considered one of the best rivalries already. It's like they would just go back and forth against each other.
yeah. I would have loved that because then Will Chamberlain would eventually play against Jordan later on if he
That would
played.
be crazy.
Will Chamberlain played for a long ass time. He could have played for long. He could have played longer than when he originally retired.
Right.
But I would have loved to see because he would have been able to play against Jordan if he started out in the 70s. He'd have been a little bit older by the time Jordan got in there, but still, he'd have been able to play against him. Larry. Oh, I would have loved that shit. I would have loved that. I would have loved to see Will Chamberlain play in the 70s. I mean, I'm cool with him in the 60s because he still played a part in the 70s because he played against Kareem still. But I'm talking about like prime for prime. You know what I'm saying? He was still kind of like exiting out his prime when he played Kareem.
Right.
And Nate Thurman and all them, man. Oh my
Man,
god.
Nate Thurman needs to get talked about more.
Underappreciated, bro. Underappreciated.
The first man with a quadruple double. The first player with a quadruple double.
It never gets talked about. Nate Thurman is arguably he is a top 10 defender ever.
Yes.
Clear as Draymond Green.
Oh, listen, everybody got mad at me when I said this, but I'm not LeBron. Draymond is not a top 15 defender to me. He's just not. And it's like
I'm interested. Who your top 15 defenders ever?
Wait. What,
Brandon?
No, go ahead. I want to hear this.
I want to hear you and T's too. I want to hear y'all top 10 defenders.
Okay. So Tim Duncan, Bill Russell, Hakeem. Well, these aren't my top. This is just no order. These are just people I think would better.
I'm about to say Tim Duncan to go.
Oh, he ain't no GOAT defender. No, this is no order, but these are just players I think who are better defensively than Draymond. Now, before I say this list, how do y'all value like defense? Do y'all think overall defense is like valuable?
Yeah, I think obviously
the awards don't really have. It's a factor, but it's not that big.
Right.
I think it just on straight impact. Defensive win shares is a critical one I look at because like that tells you how much impactful you are on the defensive end. Like, listen, come on. But yeah, defensive win shares overall just like impact on the defensive team. When you step on the floor, your team's defense took a whole different level. Not only that, just how good you are on defense skill wise. But go ahead.
Okay. So in no order, I got Hakeem, Bill, Tim Duncan, Ben Wallace, Rodman. Rodman, like that doesn't need to be a debate. I don't know why it is. Shoot.
Draymond always been overrated on defense.
He really has.
Vocal, that's it. And he's just loud and like he gets scrappy.
I'll put Jordan as better than Draymond on defense.
I don't know about that.
So that's the thing. That was the thing. Now I value overall defense. If Jordan, for what Jordan did at his size, I feel like that's better than what Draymond does.
I see what you're saying, but like to me, I said this before too. Rim protection weighs more than perimeter D. I don't care.
Yeah,
true.
Rim protection clears perimeter defense. That's why I have a lot more centers and bigs in my top 10, 15 than guards. Like I don't have Tony Allen in my shit. I don't have guys like Sidney Moncrief or Gary Payton.
If that's the case, then if that's the case, all right then. Let me just restart then. Tim Duncan, Hakeem, Bill, Ben Wallace.
I forgot about Ben Wallace.
Dikembe, Nate Thurman's,
like you can't add Dennis Rodman and shit up in there. I'm not saying you can't add them. I just don't put guards in my shit.
Right. That
go ahead and do it.
Dwight, Dennis Rodman.
Yeah, thanks.
Now this is where it gets kind of tricky. I had a whole list. Like honestly, I had a whole list who I thought was better.
If it's top 15, Rudy Gobert got to be in there.
Yeah, I was about to say. I was thinking about Rudy, but yeah, Rudy. Um,
I
somebody.
was-
Oh yeah, David Robinson. That was another one. David Robinson.
That's what I was looking for you to say.
I was waiting on David Robinson too.
Yeah. I don't. Not Moses. I was about to say Moses, but I don't know about that one.
What number you at?
I think I'm at 10 right now.
You say Kevin Garnett?
Oh yeah, KG, bro. That's the thing. I forget the most popular ones. KG.
Oh, Giannis and AD.
Giannis, AD. Like, honestly,
would you put Bruce Bowen from San Antonio?
I was about to say Tony.
I'm gonna be honest. I know
Tony Allen was a guard, wasn't he?
I know I just said perimeter defense. I don't hold much weight, but I'd throw Kawhi in there.
Yeah, Kawhi.
Kawhi's in mine. Kawhi's in mine.
I'd throw Kawhi. He ain't in my top 10, but he damn sure in my top 15.
Yeah, so Kawhi, Scotty. I didn't even say Scotty. I think I'm at 13 right now.
Yeah, like if I put overall defense, like my guards won't hit my list till about 15, 16, small forwards and shit, like wing players, I should say. Wings.
If there were so many great defensive big men,
yeah,
I wasn't gonna lie. Dwayne Wade would have been in my top 15. He's the best
D-Wade easily.
He's the best shot blocking guard I've ever seen.
He would have been in there. Jimmy Butler would have been in my shit.
Oh yeah, Will.
Dwayne Wade's in my top 20.
Yeah, Will Chamberlain too. Yeah, he in my top 5.
For sure, man. Dang, that's like 14 right there, bro.
Like, more to the story, he's not top 15.
Exactly. You just get over. Like, I'm not saying he's not a great defender, but
he's
just like
overrated.
He just so overrated and mid. It's like y'all just like
he just fit the Warrior system. That's all it was.
Exactly. He impacted their defense, but the thing is, just because you impact, like it's different. It's different for Bill Russell because
This my thing, bro. This my thing too with Draymond. I haven't seen Draymond at his position or any big. So I'm not gonna say he hasn't guarded any of the best players on the perimeter because he played more close to the basket. But even then, I have not seen Draymond Green guard a really great big. He doesn't guard Joel Embiid. He guards Jokic because it's easy to guard Jokic because he's unathletic. So you should be able to guard him. He doesn't guard Joel. Doesn't guard Cat really. I mean, Cat's another one he could really manhandle. AD, he would guard AD, but AD would still fuck him up. Like, he doesn't guard AD well enough. And look at all the bigs he faced. DeMarcus Cousins in this time, he wasn't guarding him. So I'm just saying, like, all the dominant bigs, if you want to call them dominant, in today's league compared to their peers. And they're to their peers, they're dominant. All time we know they're pussies. But I'm saying, like, bro, he hasn't guarded nobody. And then when he guards the perimeter, who is he guarding on the perimeter?
Draymond, I'm not even joking about this. I was watching it. Draymond could barely guard a 40-year-old Dirk Nowitzki.
Yes.
Like
Dirk.
He couldn't guard Dirk. I remember that guy. Like, bro, I'm like, man, miss me with that top. I damn sure didn't have him top 10. I never had Draymond in my top 10. I don't know why people put him there, only because recency bias.
Some people are bold enough to put him top 5, and that's crazy to me.
That's crazy as hell to me. I could name top 5 defenders high off my ass better than Draymond.
So who was your 15th person?
Shit. Hell, I put Alonzo Mourning better than fucking Draymond.
Ooh.
Yeah,
I like that.
You could have did Alonzo Mourning, or you could have did fucking Robert Parrish.
Yeah, Robert Parrish. Robert Parrish is underrated on defense.
I'm not gonna do an order on mine, but the obvious ones are Bill Russell, Tim Duncan, Dennis Rodman, Ben Wallace, Dwight Howard. I know y'all don't like guards, so I'm gonna throw Gary Payton in there. Rudy, unfortunately. I'm sorry, the mess. I'm sorry, bro. I gotta give it to Rudy. David Robinson, Kawhi, Did I say Wilt?
No.
Will Chamberlain. Jordan. What number?
Jordan in top 10.
No, there's no order. I'm just saying
Oh,
names. What number am I at?
you had an 8.
8. Okay. I said Dwight, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Did you say Scotty?
Scottie Pippen? No, I ain't say him. Damn, who am I missing? Kevin Garnett. That's my Kevin Garnett.
Is Rasheed Wallace a better defender than Draymond?
That hack?
I don't know. Like, I heard people say that.
Okay, that's kind of nasty. I'm not gonna hold.
Hey, listen, I don't know. I was looking at him like I don't.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know Rasheed Wallace like that. Like I was one.
I said Jordan.
Yeah.
Yeah, I said Jordan.
Did you say Kawhi?
Yeah, I said Kawhi. I said Tim Duncan. I said David Robinson. I said Ben Wallace. Dennis Rodman.
I thought you said Rodman.
No, I said who did I say? I said Ben Wallace.
Oh, Ben Wallace. Okay.
Yeah. Dennis Rodman. That's 10. I got 5 more.
You could put.
I'm only gonna do 10, but go ahead.
Hakeem Olajuwon.
You said Hakeem. No, you didn't. You said Bill Russell. You said Tim Duncan second. All right, go ahead.
Yeah, Hakeem. Nate Thurman. Let's see. Off the top of my head. Alonzo Mourning.
Mm-hmm.
Damn, there's so many good motherfucking defenders. Shit.
Did you say KG?
Yeah, I said KG.
I ain't gonna lie, I'll go Tony Allen too, just to do it.
I was asked about that.
Tony Allen.
Heck yeah.
Yeah. I throw Giannis in there too. Giannis is a great defender.
Mm-hmm. Is Mark Gasol a better defender?
Mark Gasol?
Is he? Do y'all
Mark Gasol? I would take him over Draymond Green too as a defender.
Damn. We did get a decoy too.
Not even just that. It's just like I seen a 35-year-old Mark Gasol put the clamps on Joel Embiid. Like, come on, man.
What are your thoughts? What are y'all thoughts on Tyson Chandler?
That's a good one too.
That's a good one.
I think he's a more slept on. He should deserve credit, but not like top 15 credit.
Yeah,
right.
Tyson Chandler was good though,
but he definitely was a good defender. Is he a better defender than Draymond? They're about the same to me. I think people gas. I wouldn't say gas Tyson because they don't talk about him.
Yeah,
I say they're about the same. If I had to rank them, they're about the same.
Oh shit, Dikembe Mutombo. God damn.
There you go.
Hey.
I'm gonna do my top 10 real quick. I'm gonna go in order.
Right.
Number 1, Bill Russell. To me, I see why people say Hakeem, but if you go look at the defensive win shares, Bill Russell has the highest out of any player in league history, and it hasn't really been close. On top of that, Bill Russell, like, bro, these motherfuckers had to change the rules for this man.
Mm-hmm.
On top of that, like, Wilt Chamberlain, prime example, he put clamps on. I'm not saying he clamped them the whole time they played, no, because Wilt Chamberlain gave that man buckets. But he made it so hard on Wilt Chamberlain to score. And Wilt Chamberlain's a big dude.
Mm-hmm.
7'1", bench pressing almost 600 pounds. Strong as hell, athletic as shit, in his prime. And Bill Russell is basically having his way at times on defense. making it tough as hell on him. Bill Russell to me is the greatest defender ever. I mean, it's really nothing. If they kept track of blocks,
it shouldn't be insane. I mean, it's Bill Russell, bro.
That's what I'm saying. If they kept track of blocks, Bill Russell would have the most blocks in league history. Which he damn near do, if I had to be honest. I feel like he does. If they went back and actually calculated, which I feel like they got numbers out there for it. If they actually went back and calculated and gave him and add up all his blocks in his career, he should lead the league in blocks history.
Yep.
But nonetheless, Bill Russell is the best. Number 2, I got Hakeem Olajuwon. Number 3, I got Wilt Chamberlain.
Yep.
Number 4, I'm gonna roll with Nate Thurman.
Mm-hmm.
Number 5, give me number 5. I said Nate Thurman. Number 5, give me David Robinson.
Mm-hmm.
Might be lower. I might interchange that. We'll see. Number 6, I got Tim Duncan.
Yep.
Number 7, I got. Number 7, give me Ben Wallace. Number 8, give me KG.
Mm-hmm.
Number 9, give me. I feel like it's like I know his name slipping my head. Oh, I said Hakeem. Number 9, give me Dikembe, which that might change. I'll just name it right now. Number 10. Let me look up some. Hold on. I gotta look at the name. I gotta look at names, bro.
I'm mad it took me that long to remember Dikembe.
Yeah, it's just like, bro, it's late at night. I'm trying to. Let me see something. I said Tim Duncan. Of course, they got Michael Jordan in the top 10. He's not a top 10 defender. Irritates me when people say that, bro. I made a video about that too. Like, he's not.
I guess Gary Payton's out the conversation.
I don't have none of those guards that high. Like, bro, I'm looking at this one list. They have Wilt at number 13. Like, I don't take these.
Number 13 is crazy.
That's what I'm saying. That's wild as hell.
See,
they have Shaq as a top 25 defender. Okay.
Top 25?
Like you saying Shaq's a better defender than fucking LeBron James. That makes sense.
So we got who else we got on the table? We got Rudy.
I said with the Dikembe. Oh, I'm tweaking. Okay, Dennis Rodman, number 10.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, there we go. That's my 10 best defenders ever. Of course, I feel like that is completely objective. Like, that can really be changed. Like 10, obviously, as you can see, I have centers there because, bro, rim protection weighs more than perimeter D. All these guys, huh?
Did you say Dwight Howard?
Dwight, I'm gonna be honest. Peak for peak, he ain't as good on defense as those guys in the 10. True. It ain't ridiculous. Like, if you put Dwight over Dikembe Mutombo, that's probably who I would swap him for. But at the same time, like, peak for peak, Dwight don't have a defensive peak better than any of those 10 dudes. Like, he ain't a better all-time defender than Tim Duncan. He ain't a better all-time defender than Nate Thurman, Wilt Chamberlain.
Right.
Which are not Bill Russell, Hakeem. Not KG. You know, maybe that could be someone you could swap him out with, though. But even then, I have KG. Nah, he ain't up in there.
Right.
He like 11, though. Dwight my 11 spot. But if you have Dwight in your top 10, I really don't like. That's not ridiculous. All right, Brandon, what's your top 10?
Get in here, Brandon, from the block.
Let's see. All right, it's not in. Well, I'll try my best, but I got Scottie Pippen. Well, no, Dennis Rodman, Scottie Pippen, Hakeem, Bill. We'll go David Robinson, Mutombo, Kawhi, KG, Gary Payton, and I go Ben Wallace.
Mhm.
That's my
So
team.
you have to put him in order. I'm gonna
Huh?
ask you this too, because he ain't put his in order. What's your order?
Try to put him in order. But to
Brandon,
me,
you got time to like put yours in order right now.
Hakeem is the best defending center, the best defender of all time. Hakeem is 1. Bill at 2. Will at 3. Robinson 4. Wallace 5. Duncan 6. KG 7. Uh, Dwight, not Dwight. Rodman 8.
Mhm.
Dwight 9. And Mutombo 10.
Where you had Tim Duncan at?
6.
Wait, run your top 5 again?
Hakeem, Bill, Wilt, Robinson, and Wallace.
Damn, no Nate Thurman. You didn't even add Nate Thurman to your list. I don't expect nobody your caliber to add Nate Thurman to your list. I'm not sure. I don't expect it.
I forgot.
Damn.
I went years of the Warriors beating my ass and not acknowledging Warriors players.
I understand that because goddamn, Nate Thurman up in that bit. But I can think we can all agree Wilt, Bill, and Hakeem are the 3 best defenders ever.
Yes.
I had Hakeem at 1.
Bill, Hakeem, yeah.
What about you, Brandon? What's your top 10 in order?
Hakeem, Bill, Wilt. I'm so high on Dennis Rodman. I don't know why.
It's not bad.
I got Dennis. I got Scotty.
Scotty top 5?
Mm-hmm.
Scottie Pippen.
Scotty pimping.
Damn, what the y'all overvalue y'all niggas.
That perimeter defense.
I
Okay,
feel like Scotty,
list.
I mean, this
Brandon
might be high, but I feel like Scotty
I
is like right.
understand that, but like, fuck.
He like that. Can't get past me.
I have Scotty right near Jordan, so if you have Scotty that high, then
That's what I'm saying. Like Jordan gotta be higher. I'm not saying you gotta do that, Brandon. Take your list. Don't change what we saying.
yeah, don't change it. I'm just saying, like, from
Yeah,
where.
fuck our opinion. Fuck our opinion.
But I'm just saying that if anybody
Oh shoot! Hold on! I forgot somebody. Take Scotty out. Put David Robinson in there.
Yeah.
yeah, I'm about to say that's way better.
Yeah, David Robinson. Then I go Scotty. I go. Who am I missing? Gary Payton.
What you on 6?
I don't think Gary Payton's better than Jordan, but go ahead.
As a defender,
he ain't better than Kawhi.
Yeah,
I'm gonna go.
better than because like the
He
thing
ain't
with
better-
Gary
he ain't
Payton,
better than Sidney
he has,
Moncrief.
he has all the perimeter defense, but barely any interior defense. Jordan
Yeah.
had a great mix of the two, more than Gary Payton did.
And he ain't better than Sidney Moncrief either.
Yeah.
Wait, who ain't better than
Who,
Moncrief?
Gary Payton?
Gary
Well,
Payton.
Sidney Moncrief was underrated on defense.
I
as
think
well.
we should do a top 10 defensive guards to separate it.
Yeah.
I'm fine with that. That's how I feel like looking. But like to me, even if you say overall defense, those bigs, dude, but like rim protection, like come on, man, that shit,
Mhm.
that's way
Or
more
like
weight.
guard/wings to include the small.
Yeah, I could get behind that one. We could do that second.
To include the small.
No, but Brandon, still finish out your top 10 defenders in general, though.
All right. Then I go Kawhi, KG, and Ben Wallace. There's my
That's
10.
the thing.
Yeah.
All right, if we going off guards, with Jordan, I would put Jordan on 1. Guard/wings. So Jordan, Jordan, Pippen, Kawhi, Gary Payton, Michael Cooper.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Uh,
Michael Cooper, definitely up and down.
that's 5. So 6, we're gonna roll down with the 6. John Stockton, wings. Let's see, there's a lot of great wings out there.
I ain't gonna lie, you missing a lot of good guards too.
Oh, Dwayne Wade. Fuck.
Dwayne Wade. Yeah.
Dwayne Wade. Sidney Moncrief. Jimmy Butler. I would put Jimmy Butler in there. Klay Thompson was a great two-way player in his prime.
In the top 10.
Bump that. He was just in my head. Chris Paul.
Yeah, Chris Paul.
There he is. Okay. That's 8, right? So I got 2 more.
Did you say Tony Allen?
Tony Allen. Yep, there you go. And sheesh. Magic Johnson.
As a defensive guard? No, I don't know about Magic's defense because he would get cooked by like these faster guards. But if you put him against like Roy Tarpley, I remember I was researching and I heard multiple stories from a lot of like I think it was Pat Riley. Kareem was getting cooked by Roy Tarpley. He was like a big center for the Dallas Mavericks in the 80s. And they took Kareem out of the game and Pat Riley put Magic on Roy Tarpley and he took him out of the game. So it's like I think Magic could do great against like big forwards and centers, but I feel like against guards he wasn't really that good because
if he go against a guard with some type of skill set. If he go against a guard with some type of skill set, bro, Magic Johnson, nah.
Yeah.
Would it be crazy to include Kobe?
No.
It wasn't. No.
Not a defender.
I would probably swap out Magic for Kobe.
Like I have Kobe in my top 10 as defenders, guards and forwards, but he's like low end.
Yeah. That's reasonable.
The last spot, I would put Kobe there. At 10.
Okay, I gotta let me make this because y'all motherfuckers left out a lot of niggas. Y'all left out a lot of niggas. And we talking about
it's only 10 spots. Like you can only
hold on. We talking about guards and forwards, bro. This is how we doing it. Number 1, it's guards and forwards. So you're talking point guard through small forward. So I guess power forward. Do we really want to add that?
No.
That's part of
we had Dennis Rodman in our actual.
Yeah, so I'm gonna do small forward. So you talking about that? The greatest probably defender, guard, and forward would probably be either Kawhi or oh shit. Okay, fuck it. I'm gonna just go Jordan. Even though I'm damn near gonna change that, but he's one of the few guards that actually get a D play as a guard.
Like a list can change at any time.
You know what I'm saying? So I go Jordan 1. 2, I'm going 2. I'm gonna go Kawhi Leonard. 3, I'm gonna roll with 3. I'm gonna roll with Sidney Moncrief.
Yep.
4, I'm gonna roll with Joe Dumars.
I was about to say, I knew was missing somebody.
I'm saying Joe Dumars.
Yeah, I was thinking too hard.
5, I'm gonna go Michael Cooper.
I missed that shit.
6, I'm gonna roll with D Wade. You know what? Hold up. 6, I'm gonna go Gary Payton. 7, I'm gonna go LeBron.
How
No.
the fuck did I
Six.
miss LeBron?
6, I'm gonna go LeBron. 7, I'm gonna go Gary Payton. 8, I'm gonna go what's that boy name? 8, I'm gonna roll with Tony Allen.
Mm-hmm.
9.
Now, what position is Ron Artest?
Ron Artest is 9. He's a forward.
Small forward.
Ron Artest is 9. And 10, Kobe might not be in there. Now that I think about it.
I might have to swap somebody else for LeBron.
Right.
Ron Artest is, that's why I was like, y'all missed so many motherfuckers.
How could that LeBron go over my head? What the hell?
And then 10, I'm gonna roll with. I'm trying to think.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. Chris Paul may have to go. I'm gonna swap out Chris Paul for LeBron.
John Havlicek is in the conversation,
Mm-hmm.
but
They're on defense.
for real, 10, I might go. I'm gonna go Dennis Johnson.
Oh yeah, yes sir.
Yeah.
Old DJ.
Yeah, because it's like because low key you could separate the wings from the guards too, because there's a lot of great wings that you can miss out on if you including guards as well.
Yeah, but like guards and it's just better if you do guards and wings. But I can see if you just do small forwards though, because
It's like if you just do small forwards and guards, like niggas like Chris Paul and John Stockton won't be left out.
I see what you're saying, but that's if you want to have a fucking pity party. Like that's if you just want to have a pity party. Straight up, like those are the 10 best motherfuckers from point guard to small forward. Straight up, that's how you just do that shit.
I'm mad as fucking myself.
I was like, this motherfucker did not add LeBron when LeBron's supposed to be a top 6 guards and forwards defender ever.
I'm mad at myself for that.
As much as I get on his ass for not caring about defense, at his peak, bro, LeBron was a lot down.
People don't even think about Bron defense.
He almost won a depoy, and I still didn't include that.
Yeah, they don't think about his defense because the nigga don't play defense. That's his pride. That's why I don't think about it.
Okay, that's old Bron.
Niggas responsible for the block.
Talking about old Brian. I ain't trying to hear that shit, nigga.
Blocked by James.
Blocked by James.
That nigga plays free safety, literally.
Bro, that nigga, I don't know how many. It took like what 4 seconds for that nigga to sprint down the court and get that block.
God damn.
Yeah, that was
Like,
impressive.
bro, what the fuck?
That's
So I know this nigga. He's not top 10 or most likely 15. But I just want to acknowledge in his prime, John Wall was a great defender.
Oh yeah, really good defender.
I think Kendall Gill really gets underrated.
Kendall Gill, I like that. That. Paul George is up in there too. Paul George is up in there.
No,
I ain't lie. Westbrook really could have been up in there if he just gave a fuck about it.
Like,
literally, this nigga does everything on the court,
and he has the quickness and athleticism to be a good defender and the intensity.
he was a great, and like the thing is though, he you can tell he just never really give a crap in the NBA about it because he was a great defender in college. He just doesn't really try anymore. I mean, he could have been a great two-way player. He could have been like maybe like
he could have been a Chris Paul. Well, not a Chris Paul. He could have been more of like a you know what I'm saying, just like a playmaker that plays defense like everybody else. He may not have had a great outside game, but he could have been like a Rondo necessarily.
right.
He could have been a Rajon Rondo. Not a great shooter, but like he would play defense and do everything else. He just didn't have the basketball IQ and the effort on defense. That's what set him apart.
Imagine Russ with IQ, man. That would be a dangerous motherfucker.
I just had to acknowledge John Wall.
John Wall I think John Wall just like.
I just had to acknowledge him.
I feel
love John Wall. Just injuries,
much
man.
more. He needs to be
Bro,
acknowledged.
he was my nigga before he got hurt, bro.
You talking about a dude that's giving you 25 and 10 on a regular.
Other than Kyrie, he was my favorite guard in the league.
And he had that dog and like he was kind of like Westbrook too. But like they both like I don't know. John Wall had a little bit more of an IQ than him.
Right.
He wanted not one of the only, but he one of the only niggas who could do shit with his left hand, even though that wasn't his dominant hand.
Right.
Yeah, ambidextrous. Yeah, him and Kyrie were really good at that.
Yep.
He was ambidextrous.
Yeah,
He was one of the few that could do that.
yeah. I don't know how Klay Thompson's on that list. I'm sorry, that nigga's not. No.
Klay Thompson's not on that list.
Oh, I forgot.
Oh.
AK-47, nigga.
Or Andre Carolina.
Oh,
Ah!
damn. I forgot about Andre Karolinko.
Oh, we forgot hella niggas, bro. What the
I ain't gonna lie, I had to add him on my wings. If we do a wings list, I had to add him on there. Because Andre
Bro,
Karolinko,
what
you
the
want to talk about
hell?
AK, nigga. That boy had that strap. He had people on strap, bro.
Bro, that's ridiculous. I feel bad. There's so many great defenders, bro.
For real.
You had a prime Joakim Noah. That nigga, he was good. Even though niggas don't really fuck with him, I don't fuck with him because he dogged my city, but he was good.
Yeah, he dog.
He gave the most legendary fucking
Who wants to go to Cleveland?
legendary press conference, bro.
Nigga say he wanted the whole. He said he wanted all the smoke with just one city, bro.
Bro, oh my god. We sent that nigga home a couple times, so it was all good in the end.
Yeah, when LeBron was like,
Sent him home.
like, I think Joakim Noah, I feel like he can get underappreciated on defense, but when you talking to J Mike, I don't know if y'all know about J Mike on TikTok.
I know him, bro. He tags me in almost all his hot take videos. I'd be so heated.
Me too.
I'd be so heated, bro. What the
Man
fuck?
said, now listen, I'm an old.
What he said? What he said about Joakim?
He said Joakim Noah is like I don't know, one of his like. He said something. He was like Joakim Noah is like one of the greatest defenders of all time. Like I think he had like top 15 or something.
He'd be one of the main niggas that be having the hottest takes on TikTok.
For no reason. He one of them dudes that look at, do you got a defensive player of the year? Okay, you're top 10. Like, bro, no.
He
Like,
said,
bro,
I think he said Ray Allen is a better shooter than Steph Curry.
And it applies to everything. Everything he talks about is literally hot takes that don't make any sense.
Now, I don't know about y'all, but I'm a big old head, right?
Mm-hmm.
And when it comes to music, like I'm
I see
about that.
Yeah, I seen your shit. You be dick riding the fuck out of Elvis.
Nigga, that nigga,
Dick
I
ride
feel
the
like
fuck
that
out of
nigga
Elvis.
one, he wanted to be black, but you know, his shit was just cut off
You
by
can't
black.
want to be black. Nigga, you just not black.
He just liked black cultural like music, but the thing is, people didn't like that he tried to borrow off of the black culture.
I don't give a damn what he like.
That nigga, bro. That nigga's not racist though. We need to end that fucking thing though. He's not racist. Cause I done too much research on Elvis for people to have him like to call him racist. But the thing is, I will say he said James Brown is overrated. That nigga James. Now listen,
As a performer,
Who said James Brown was overrated?
J Mike said that.
he said who's overrated?
Who said James Brown was overrated?
J Mike.
Bro, as a performer, I have James Brown on my Mount Rushmore.
Yeah,
he
got MJ got most of everything.
Most of his moves from James Brown. Him and what's that boy name? Lil Richie, the dude from
Lil Richard.
Lil Richard. He got Michael Jackson got his shit from him and James Brown. Like I ain't trying to hear that shit, bro. James Brown is he's a Mount Rushmore entertainer and performer in history. It's him. Mike
was overrated too.
My Mount Rushmore, as far as performers, is James Brown, Michael Jackson, Whitney Houston.
Yeah,
and it's a toss up between Janet, Bobby Brown, or Beyonce.
I love me some Bobby Brown. Now, man,
because Bobby Brown's performance prime.
I was gonna go Prince. I put Prince on there.
Or Prince,
Prince.
Because, but I know niggas be hating on Beyonce, but you gotta give her flowers.
Yeah, she up in there. I ain't trying to hit none of that shit though. Like fuck all that, bro. Talking about James Brown over. Like people just saying he just saying that because like he's one of those people that just got no respect for the previous generation.
And nigga said James Brown is overrated, but YB is all right. Nigga, YB is one of the most overrated rappers I know.
Yes.
I think he said that. He said YB is the most overrated rapper ever.
I
agree to that. I might actually agree to that, bro.
He is like honestly, these niggas be saying YB is better than Tupac and Biggie.
There's
bro.
two overrated. Him and Lil Wayne. That's it.
Yeah. Lil Wayne can be overrated too. I think it could be very overrated.
But definitely YB because it's like he drops all these projects. That's cool and all, but like the quality of them don't be that good.
Exactly.
Like it's all about quality over quantity. I don't give a damn if he drop an album every month for the rest of the year. Like he could drop an album from January every month to December. If they're ass or mid, because when you drop a lot, guess what? That means you're putting out a lot of mid shit too, because you ain't gonna have time to make sure everything perfect. That's why I don't care when niggas say, "Oh, YB, bro, he got these numbers in this." Bro, this motherfucker dropped 7 albums this year.
Yeah, bro.
He drops like every week. Of course, this motherfucker gonna have hella numbers. Like, what the fuck?
And I think the one that hurt me the most, he said the Temptations was overrated. No,
I remember that. I remember
the Temptations.
Oh my god!
Or the Temptation. They are literally pillars, bro.
Now that right there.
I'm about to look at the shit he tagged me in.
Without the Temptations, there would be no new edition.
Literally, there would not be no new edition. All these groups that everybody love would not exist.
Boys to Men too.
No freaking, maybe no free. What was that one band? I forgot.
Yeah, the cartoon takes he had was nasty as hell too.
Yeah, he said SpongeBob is the most overrated cartoon of all time.
I'm looking at this shit right now.
So how is SpongeBob overrated, bro?
The beginning of this shit because he tagged me in this shit too. So the first take he had was Drake and Josh, the top three duo, and I'm not mad at that. Then he said the Nasty Classified show, if y'all remember that show, he said it was better than Victorious.
That was where I was so like I'm like, how could that be better than
after that, he said Victorious is overrated.
Bro, iCarly's overrated in my opinion, but
then he says iCarly's the best.
It's not overrated.
They just rank it too high.
He said iCarly's the best sitcom of Nickelodeon.
The best sitcom is probably the most popular one, but I don't know about.
And like the SpongeBob take,
iCarly, we talking sitcom, it's definitely top 3 of.
It's top 3, like
top 3.
I went on live with him.
If you say, I don't think that's that ridiculous. Say it's the best one. I'm gonna be honest. I
went on live with him the other day on Israel Live, and he explained it. He wasn't talking about like just kitty cartoons. He's talking about all cartoons like Family Guy and shit like that. If you incorporate SpongeBob in that, it's not the greatest.
Okay, but like, come on, bro. You're comparing SpongeBob with limitations where they can't go to boundaries of a Family Guy.
Wait,
you're comparing like if we're doing that, then yeah, I guess like is that really like that's like me fucking saying like, okay, I could beat Brandon Ash, but guess what? Like you go against Mike Tyson. If we add Mike Tyson, we talking about greatest fighters in here, right?
Yeah.
Say like T can beat my ass or some shit. And then we say, oh, well, if we add, T's not the best fighter out of all of us. If we add Mike Tyson and all that, no shit, nigga. Like you comparing this nigga T to somebody like Tyson. Like, what? You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, you comparing SpongeBob to a Family Guy. Duh, I like SpongeBob. Obviously, I'm gonna take Family off of SpongeBob because they can attack every angle of jokes and they could go further than what SpongeBob was allowed to because SpongeBob's a kid's show.
Exactly.
That's what I'm
saying. The fact that it's funny as fuck with its limitations. Imagine you take the lid off and put it up there like with Family Guy where they can say anything they want. It's over with.
And they did some shit too. It was just hidden. You didn't catch it until you got over
hidden stuff.
Literally.
And then he said, I think the most controversial one that I really don't agree with on his like TV takes. He said Teen Titans Go was better than the original.
Yeah, I hated that shit.
That's why, bro. I said in his comments, like, bro, how this shit showed your age, how old you is. This motherfucker said he 19. So this how you 18 and 19-year-olds get down.
Teen Titans Go is so mid. How could you say that?
He said Fairly Odd Parents was trash.
Oh my god. Bro. Now, speaking of fighters, though, now who do y'all got as the greatest like boxer of all time?
Damn.
Floyd Mayweather.
Shit.
I can't blame you for saying that. I really can't.
It's
People
either
say
Floyd.
Muhammad Ali, but they don't know shit. It ain't Ali, bro.
I got either
I
Floyd
love
or
Ali.
Floyd, Tyson.
I put him at the greatest, but I think it's close between him and Floyd.
Shit.
I
Floyd.
got Floyd and
I feel
Mayweather.
like Ali
He
had more
didn't have a good
competition.
jab. He ain't had a good jab. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot with Ali, bro.
And
You
it
got
was
Floyd, Tyson, Sugar Ray, low key George Foreman, Tommy Hearns. Shit, it's a lot.
You said
Most
Sugar?
people- huh?
Did you say Sugar Ray?
Yeah, Sugar Ray, either Ray Leonard or Ray Robinson, either one of them. Yeah,
George Foreman?
yeah. I said George Foreman.
wait. Are we just naming up people like just?
So if you a real boxing fan, some niggas you would consider to go. Most
I'll be
niggas,
honest, I'm not like
I'm not saying.
Yeah.
I'm wondering. Are y'all saying those people are better than Ali, or y'all just saying like?
No, he just
Oh, no.
he just naming like group of dudes that's in like the discussion for it.
yeah,
Oh,
they're those.
yeah.
You come name are in the conversation.
But my
yeah.
deal, but who I think is the best player, because I'm not that big into boxing like as I am with the NBA or NFL and shit. But like I know a decent amount. Like I'm probably like more sort of a casual, I guess, for boxing nerds. But from what I know and the shit I at least try to look up because I don't pay too much attention to it, that I know Floyd Mayweather is a better boxer than fucking Ali.
Dog.
In my opinion, like, I think he's the greatest boxer.
I'm starting to question this nigga J Mike's childhood.
What I think is Floyd is probably the better one, but I think Ali is the greater one because nigga, you gotta think
Oh,
though.
thanks. I ain't even talking about greater. Yeah.
Yeah,
Because
Ali
the
was
thing
one of them niggas that was
Man,
tired.
this man Ali was a champion. He was the youngest champion at that in boxing.
Mm-hmm.
And then he got blackballed by the whole United States because he didn't want to go to Vietnam. And then came back and then won the championship again against what's his name? One of the greatest of all time. It's not George Foreman, it's somebody else. It's Joe Frazier. Yeah, Joe Frazier.
Smoking Joe.
Smoking Joe. He beat him twice. And then he lost it, and then he won against George Foreman, who was like considered like one of the baddest motherfuckers in boxing. Like niggas actually thought that nigga George Foreman would kill Muhammad Ali in a boxing match.
Mm-hmm.
That nigga robo-doped freaking. That nigga Ali robo-doped freaking George Foreman and knocked his ass out.
You fuck with Roy Jones Jr.?
Roy Jones Jr. is pretty great too. Also.
But I'm thinking like fucking greater, bro, for sure. Ali, it's not even a conversation. Like
I do feel like
Ali's considered like a Mount Rushmore athlete of all time, greatest. You know what I'm saying? Of what he did off the court, he's still like he's an iconic name, iconic figure. Like he's up there with the names of Michael Jordan. That will be synonymous in our society for years. You know what I'm saying? Jordan, man, I'm trying to think. I guess you say Wayne Gretzky,
Brady.
like that. Like named athlete, those are my Mount Rushmore for like greatest athletes ever.
Tom Brady.
So I get it. Great.
Yeah, Wayne Gretzky's a common name, and I never watched a hockey game in my life.
Yeah.
Never.
Are we putting Michael Phelps up there or not?
Michael Phelps.
You can throw him up there.
Yeah.
No. Are we going to mention the GOAT of football as well? No?
Tom Brady.
Thomas Edward Patrick Brady.
Yeah.
I'm going to mention him too.
Can you say Usain Bolt?
Oh yeah, Usain Bolt too, bro.
You can make a case for Serena too.
Yeah, Serena Williams.
I ain't doing that shit.
Tiger, are we gonna
Bro.
I'm not doing that shit. I told y'all niggas, bro. Like, I'm not. No. Me personally, bro. I might get banned off this shit, but like I told niggas, bro, like I'm not a believer of a female being a top 5 athlete, bro.
Whoa, nigga, bro. But can you see like she's a GOAT of her like?
Oh, she could be a GOAT of her profession because it's women tennis, like,
right?
Yeah, good shit. But like,
Yeah, why we not
got
talking
smoked. She got smoked by the fucking over 200 ranked tennis player in the world. Got smoked. So it's levels to this shit. That's why I'm like, bruh, she's a woman dominating her woman's sport. Cool. I'm not putting you up there with the men, though. I'm not.
As far as famous names, damn, I forgot about Tiger Woods.
Tiger Woods is definitely. I will put him over Serena.
Yeah, because Tiger Woods is the definitive like GOAT.
He's the golf GOAT.
Yeah, he's the GOAT.
He's the GOAT of golf, and he damn near opened the floodgate for African Americans if they want to pursue golf.
Because he was like the first like major African American name to be considered in golf. Like,
yeah, it was a white man sport.
You want to play shit?
No, it was a white man sport, bro.
I think that nigga would call some of his hits too. I think like
he want to play that shit. He made that shit look easy as hell.
Exactly.
And everybody knows Tiger Woods. You don't even have to watch golf. Everybody knows Tiger Woods.
Yeah.
Exactly.
That's why I got to put Tiger Woods over Serena Williams. I don't give a fuck, bro. I'm not putting Tiger.
I think Brady. I mean,
LeBron's in there too.
Yeah, LeBron's in there too. Oh yeah, LeBron's in there too.
Will Chamberlain's over LeBron.
Wilt Chamberlain's over LeBron because listen, I tell people this, and people get mad at me, but I'm like, Wilt as an athlete clears LeBron, and it's not close because it's like when you look at the height of Wilt Chamberlain and what he was able to do, how far he was able to jump, like nigga won the high jump 3 times in a row in the Olympics. Like nigga, what the fuck? For a 7'1" guy?
If we're talking about pure athletes, bro, Wilt was probably he's probably the greatest athlete ever. He damn sure was the greatest athlete of the 20th century.
And then after this nigga retired basketball, this nigga went and started a volleyball career.
Exactly. Wilt Chamberlain, bro, he's in there, bro. He might be in my top 5. I'll put him over Brady as a greater athlete.
Oh yeah, definitely.
I'll put Tom Brady. But if I had to say my top 5, no order is Michael Jordan, Muhammad Ali, Wilt Chamberlain, Wayne Gretzky, and Tiger Woods.
Can you include Jerry Rice in that or no?
I ain't going.
No, hell no. Bo Jackson.
Yeah, Bo Jackson. Now, would you put Deion Sanders in there too, or no?
I was about to say Deion too.
Yeah, prime time. I'll put him up in there. Those guys are more like 7 through 10 for me.
And like Lawrence Taylor.
Oh yeah, LT.
Yeah, he up in there.
That's a lot of football niggas.
Man.
I know Bo Jackson definitely gotta be in there. The nigga played 2 fucking sports.
Hell yeah. Oh, Babe Ruth.
I don't know about Babe Ruth's ass.
Babe Ruth?
He was.
I think he's more of like your top 10 iconic sports figures.
Yeah, he was more iconic than. See, the thing is, Wilt clears Brady as well. He just clears him because like Brady's just not as athletic in his own like sport. Like when you look at athletes in his sport, he's just like really bottom tier. But I'm not saying he's bad, but it's like
that's why if you're talking about the greatest athletes, Wilt is damn near top 3.
Yeah.
If you're talking about like the greatest sports, like you know what I'm saying, the greatest sports, like I guess you say players. If you want to do that, greatest sports players or greatest sports figures, then you got to throw. Then that's where Wilt Chamberlain doesn't go over Tom Brady.
Yeah,
what Tom Brady accomplished in the sport. But if you're doing iconic names, then that's where Babe Ruth. You know what I'm saying? Babe Ruth.
That's what I was getting at. Like the
Babe Ruth, Jackie Robinson, Michael Jordan,
Barry Bonds,
Derek Jeter. Like
that. I don't know about Derek Jeter, but
yeah,
fucking Muhammad Ali, Wayne Gretzky. That's what those names. Because all those names and iconic will be here to the we damn near dead. Like people still gonna be talking about them.
John Cena.
That's crazy.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Let me stop.
Austin's a bigger name.
Don't get him going, bro.
No, for real. No, I don't think
Austin and Hogan are bigger names.
Austin. Yes, Austin and Hogan and The Rock is bigger names than John Cena.
Yeah, well, like
Well,
most niggas are not gonna remember Rock.
The Rock is more of a bigger name because of his acting career.
Yeah,
True.
they're not gonna remember Rock for being a wrestler.
Wrestler.
I do, but most
Mhm.
niggas don't.
Yeah, like the casual eye is gonna. If you say John Cena, they're gonna say, "Oh, that wrestler." If you say
Mhm.
The Rock, they're gonna say, "Oh, from Fast and Furious or any other
Yeah.
movie he was in."
Undertaker.
Wrestling.
Undertaker's an iconic name.
He's about the same with John Cena if you're talking about within the wrestling community.
Yeah. But I think even though I don't really fuck with Hulk Hogan like that, him and Austin are the top two names when it comes to wrestling.
If you mention Hulk Hogan, everybody's gonna know Hulk.
Yeah.
Usually, if you know what wrestling is,
Oh no, I think John Cena might be more known than Steve Austin whole time.
Honestly, I think
that's
so.
debatable.
Bro, if you go to somebody that don't know shit about wrestling, but they know of some wrestlers, if you tell them like, okay, do you know who Hulk Hogan is? They're gonna say, yeah. Do you know who John Cena is? Yes. If I say, do you know who Stone Cold is? They're gonna say, Not saying Stone Cold not in there. I'm just saying like John Cena, bro. Not only he got foot in the entertainment industry too, like as far as movies. So more people know him. On top of that, like his WWE career was at the top of his, like, you know what I'm saying? He held down WWE where he was one of the most popular wrestlers ever, and not ever, but in the whole world. The most popular wrestler in the world.
Probably Randy Orton is the same way, right?
Nah, I would go more Triple H than him.
More Triple H, I get that.
Nah, it's really been just John Cena and everybody else whole time in his time period. Like everybody know who, like it's crazy because everybody know who John Cena, even if you didn't watch wrestling for like over 10 years.
Yeah, everybody knows Cena's name.
I feel like even if like you have never heard well, you have to have heard of WWE, but like I feel like yeah. I mean, you're gonna know who John Cena is. John Cena
says they never watched the episode of Wrestling a Day in the Life of Their Life. They've came across it at least once.
I mean, like the meme, like his, you know, the John Cena memes, like you can't see me. His name is John Cena meme. I mean, like
that's what I'm saying. Even that alone, like the John Cena meme, like, bro, who are you standing next to? Like those jokes, that became an iconic thing. Similar, you know what I'm saying? Like I feel like a lot of people just know who he is now.
Yeah.
But not even just now, just a lot of people just been know who he is more so than maybe a Austin.
They've known that nigga for a minute.
Nah, I don't know about y'all, but I love my boy Chris Jericho. Man.
I said recently he is debatable for top 10. He has done a lot. He's done a lot. He's debatable to slide in there.
Dude, he already is for me.
Bro. First undisputed champion.
All I gotta say is, bro, Kurt Angle is a top 10 wrestler. I don't give a fuck.
Man, I got Kurt at 9, but that 10 spot, it's a tie between Lesnar and Jericho for me.
I'll take Chris Jericho
over who? Wait, who was it again?
Brock Lesnar.
Oh, yeah, I'll take Chris Jericho. Just an all body of work. I'm taking.
Yeah.
Like
I'll take Chris Jericho. I used to say Brock is my top 10, but when you really look at it, bro, outside of like that 2014, he had good runs. Don't get to Brock. It's the reason why Brock only does main events. He's that fucking good. But I'm just saying, I look at niggas like Kurt Angle, one of the best in-ring performers, top 7 technician. Right. He's a top 2 technician ever. Him and Bret Hart are the 2 best wrestling in-ring technicians. Mm-hmm. Nobody else come close to them.
Oh yeah, my top 3 is crazy on that.
Him and Bret Hart, when it comes to technical wrestling, it gets as good. I wish that I would pay to see them 2 niggas lock up. You know what I'm saying?
I quit match. Who gonna give up first?
Those 2 will put on a classic, bro. But like Kurt Angle, then you look at niggas like Randy Orton, fucking like, bro. I don't see Brock really topping them dudes, bro. Chris Jericho do it for so long, and he did a full body of work, and Jericho know how to be a heel and a fucking face.
And that nigga still know how.
If we going off that, I gotta put Edge in there too.
Yeah,
I mean Edge can be up in there. I ain't tripping on it, but he low.
Yeah,
Kurt Angle number 8. All I gotta say is that nigga ain't getting out. Like I heard niggas say,
Hey,
Kurt Angle, nah.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie, I got Ric Flair over Angle.
We got Ric Flair at
Number 8.
You don't got him ranked?
I have him number 8.
You got Ric Flair 8?
Yeah.
All right, let me just go down
I
my
like
top
Ric Flair.
5. My top 5 is Shawn Michaels, Stone Cold, The Undertaker. Number 4, I'll go John Cena. Number 5, I'm gonna roll with Ric Flair.
Bet.
Wow.
Number 6, I'm gonna roll with Hulk Hogan.
Yes, sir.
Number 7, I'm gonna roll with Triple H.
Yep.
Number 8, I'm gonna roll with Kurt Angle. Number 9, hold on. Number 8, I'm gonna roll with Randy Orton. Number 9, I'm gonna roll with Kurt Angle.
Now, what was your top 4 again?
No, fuck that. Give me Kurt Angle at number 8.
Yeah.
Number 9, I'm gonna roll with Randy Orton because you gotta count his TNA days too.
Mm-hmm.
Number 9, I'm gonna roll with Randy Orton because people sleep on TNA Kurt Angle. That's
And they Kurt
Angle, nigga. Perk Angle in this bitch.
still, nigga. There's a reason why Kurt Angle and TNA, nigga. Come on, bro.
Right. Him and Jeff
Randy Orton don't got a peak bigger than that, bro.
Bro, Jeff Hardy, and AJ Styles put on classics, bro.
Classics. But number 8, I said what? Randy Orton.
8 was Angle and 9 was Orton.
Number 8 is Kurt Angle. Number 9 is Randy, and number 10 I'm gonna roll with either Edge or Chris Jericho. They can round that shit up.
My top 5 was HBK 1, Austin 2, Taker 3, Cena 4, and The Rock 5. And then you go down the bottom 5. I got Triple H at 6, Randy at 7, Flair at 8, Angle 9, and okay, I'm gonna say Jericho 10.
I'm cool with that. Like Edge to me, I understand what niggas saying, but like if you really analyze all 10 of those niggas, Edge is not in my top 10.
Yeah, but like I say he makes a case because
I ain't saying he don't make a case, but I'm saying like go down the list, like top 5, he ain't touching none of them niggas in the 5.
I mean, yeah, I get what you're saying, but like I add him in the conversation because he's a pioneer of some shit that we most likely wouldn't have if it weren't for him.
Yeah, he a pioneer, you know what I'm saying? I get it. The roots of suppression, he played a part. He's one of the greatest heels ever. I understand all that shit.
Like the whole TLC shit with him and the Hardys and the Dudleys.
No, I agree with that, and I understand that. But at the same time, we're gonna do that, then where the fuck Jeff Hardy gonna be at then? Because he pioneered the same shit. That's all I'm saying. I'm like, I get what you saying, type shit, my nigga. But I'm just saying, if you look at all them other top 10 niggas, not only they had a influence, these motherfuckers were at one point in time faces of brands that they were a part of. On top of that, like they had major impact on wrestling.
Who was the first person to win the Money in the Bank again? I forgot.
Edge. It was Edge.
Oh, I'm tripping, nigga. Bret Hart gotta be in that Bret Hart gotta be somewhere in that top 10.
Oh, yeah.
I'm gonna
look at overall body of work.
I'm gonna be real. Bret Hart bro. Come on, bro. It was him and Shawn Michaels holding it down. Him and HBK.
Fuck. I don't want to take.
I'm gonna be honest, bro. A nigga I would have to wipe out for Bret Hart because the reason why Bret Hart got to be in there because I put Kurt Angle in there, and those two are the two I already said the most technical sound wrestlers we ever seen in this fucking industry. But if I had to put him up in there, bro, I might have to take out Chris Jericho.
That makes sense. I mean, it's not going to be a down.
That makes sense
because it's like that's Bret Hart, man. He's one like
top 3 going off technical are those two niggas and Chris Benoit.
Benoit too, but the reason why I can't put Benoit in there, he didn't reach his peak because obviously the shit that happened.
Yeah,
he wasn't able to reach his peak as a wrestler, even though he was going to because he won that world heavyweight title at WrestleMania 22. He was on pace, but then that shit happened, all the other shit. So that's why I can't put him there. Same with Eddie Guerrero. They kind of in that same tier of like I can't put y'all in the top 10 because like y'all ain't did it long enough.
I fucking miss Eddie, man.
Yeah, that's just sad.
But fucking Bret Hart got it. He in my top 10 because if I'm putting Shawn Michaels in there and he my GOAT, Bret Hart got to be somewhere because he had
That's a top 5 rivalry if we being honest.
That's what I'm saying. And then on top of that, Bret Hart had matches that are considered top 10 WWE matches ever.
Stone Cold versus Bret Hart. Shawn Michaels versus Bret Hart.
Stone Cold's best rivalry is against Vince. Niggas want to say him and Rock. It's him and Vince.
No, it's him and Vince. That's the greatest rivalry. But that shit kicked off the Attitude Era. Like, how the fuck
that took it to another level. I've always said that this nigga and DX started the Attitude Era. They ushered
that. But I'm saying like the Attitude Era really ain't hit his like. They kick. I said this. Shawn Michaels did kickstart because they raided WCW. I understand that. But I'm saying Vince and Stone Cold. That's what made the Attitude Era go in terms of like.
Yeah,
what happened was DX started the car, but Vince and Austin drove that bitch.
Yeah, that's what I've been saying this whole time because Shawn had got hurt like a couple months into that shit.
Yeah, he did.
When he broke his back, the nigga had to leave for 4 years.
He did. At one point, he was going to retire. He had to retire.
Yeah.
Then he ended up getting hurry up and fixed and able to come back in 2002.
Yep.
That's why fucking I'm like, bro, I thought about it all the time when people talk about top. I'm like, how the fuck niggas don't have Bret Hart in that bitch? He in the top 10. What am I thinking? Bret Hart, like, he in there. I'm taking Jericho out for him. Like, prime for prime, bro. Jericho, he don't have a peak better than Bret Hart.
Jericho, that's what I'm saying, because
Jericho, I mean Bret Hart, Jericho
Bret Hart was always a top guy, but he was never the guy.
Exactly. He wasn't.
Jericho was never that either.
Jericho was never like the main guy.
That's what I'm
he
saying.
was never the main event usually.
Like before,
but Bret Hart had times where he was the main event. And honestly, he was at one point in the golden era with Shawn Michaels and him was running the mid 90s before the Attitude Era, but the golden era, that run when it was, Psycho Sid, all them niggas. That nigga Bret Hart was damn near fan favorites. So you could say he was the face of the company for some period of time because everybody wanted the glasses from him. Everybody was looking like him in the crowds and shit like that. And he won over the crowd as a baby face. So that's why I'm like, he got to be in there. Not only his wrestling ability, but he was able to captivate the crowd at a good rate, as good as probably anybody in the top 10.
He was the top babyface after Hogan lost his star power.
Literally, and then Hogan bitch out. That's why I don't fuck with Hulk Hogan, bro, because his ass got jealous and shit. Tried to take the title. He wanted to take the title off of him at WrestleMania with Yokozuna. Like, I hate, bro. I couldn't stand. Hogan is so egotistical, bro.
He is, honestly.
That's why niggas in the wrestling community, they've always said Hulk Hogan has the shit that he's done is cool, but like when it comes to these talks, we don't mention that nigga.
We don't, bro. Like nobody in the wrestling community outside of the niggas that's like fucking 60 years old that seen them play, like wrestle live and shit. Like even them, like, bro, we don't like, we gonna rank Hogan if we gonna talk about all-time record because he deserves it. As far as it's similar to Karl Malone's situation. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna give you flowers, but it's still fuck you, nigga. Like you being like low-key like selfish with putting niggas over and shit like that. Like that shit was bullshit. Like there's no reason. Like Shawn Michaels damn near was overselling everything he did at SummerSlam.
Yeah, y'all seen that?
It was hilarious.
Like bro, it was hilarious because like bro, Hulk Hogan wanted to get over so bad, and they let the nigga do it. So
At
Shawn Michaels was like, bro, fuck
ass age. This nigga
Shawn Michaels was like, fuck that shit, nigga.
Like you can't be that old being that selfish, bro.
You know what I'm saying? I'm like, he didn't want to put over Randy Orton either. He lucky Orton still prevailed because that could have killed that nigga at the time. It's like momentum to be a face of the company or like a top star.
Right.
Like Shawn Michaels, like, and Hogan with selfishness robbed us from a decent match with him and Shawn Michaels at SummerSlam.
I'm surprised they let Rock beat Hogan.
No, I'm glad they did that.
Oh no, I think they said it was almost a dog fight for Rock to get put over.
Oh my
For
god!
what reason? Like nigga, you were literally the
Rock, bro. He was the obvious like star wrestler at
That's
that
what I'm saying.
Like, bro, you damn near 60 years old. Why are you still trying to be this top guy when it's all these niggas here?
That was Hulk Hogan for you, and it ain't
Well,
like that was the first time he did it. He been doing that since the fucking 80s. That's how
and
Hogan was.
I went live on TikTok one time and I put my top 10 wrestlers in the back. And I've never done it again because niggas was like, where's fucking Hulk Hogan and Macho Man Randy Savage? Nigga,
Macho Man is not a top 10.
what the
What
fuck?
the fuck are niggas
This
talking?
is not, where have you been the last 30 years?
You know what I'm saying? Like, I love Randy Savage. If I had to make a top 20, he's obviously in there. Maybe top 15. I'll probably give him top 15. But like, come on, bro.
Not 10, nigga, no.
Come on, bro. Randy Savage. Come on, man.
Fucking Ricky Steamboat.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
Ricky
I don't even know. I don't even know if he was even
crazy.
I don't even know if he was better than even Ricky Steamboat or Roddy Piper. Like, what the fuck are we talking about? Like,
I'm not hearing y'all niggas, bro.
He ain't even better than fucking Pat Patterson.
Yeah, I've never done that. I didn't do that shit again. I go live and I do like I stream old wrestling games and shit, but I don't talk about it because I would probably get irritated.
Right.
The whole time. Like, this nigga not over Harley Race. Like, what the fuck are we talking about, dude?
And that's old one. That's Harley Race, bro.
They're Harley Race, nigga, to miss the Intercontinental title.
Yep.
Yeah. I seen a nigga said Jeff Hardy. I'm like, bro, come on now.
Jeff Hardy is not even, bro.
Jeff Hardy's
not.
Jeff Hardy is just a common name.
That's what I'm saying.
Not top 10, bro.
Jeff Hardy is the fucking. Jeff Hardy is the Allen Iverson or Kobe Bryant of the wrestling community.
Pretty much.
To where it's like he was so flashy to where he captivated a lot of guys wanted to be him. Like, everybody loved him so much to where they used the love from his flashy moments over his actual abilities when it came to wrestling.
Yeah, and he could have been better. He could have been better, but he had that fucking drug problem and shit. He couldn't. He always got suspended.
That's what prevented him from reaching the top. He kept fucking struggling with drugs.
And now
it was a whole bunch of niggas that did that shit. It was him. Fucking that one. Mr. Kennedy did that shit when he had the fucking contract. Even RVD. And RVD still got a championship out of it. Yeah. But he ended up leaving next year.
RVD was a better fucking wrestler than Jeff Hardy.
Definitely.
Oh, yeah.
ECW RVD.
That's why I say people that talk about Jeff Hardy, I'm like, dog, he ain't even top 25. Like, if you know wrestling, he ain't top 25.
So where do y'all put Kane at?
Kane's top 20.
He top 20. Top 25 for me. Top 20, top 25. It just depends. Like, right now, I can't really say where he at because I'm not thinking that much on it right now. But, like, if I sat down and you give me, like, 30 wrestlers and told me to rank these niggas, I promise you, like, Kane would be, like, 20 through 25.
Right. And now, I also asked, oh, my bad. What were you about to say?
It's not his fault. He was just used so badly.
Yeah, so badly. You remember whenever he was feuding with Zack Ryder?
Yep.
Once he put that all red mask on, once he put the mask back on, period, I knew his shit was over.
Bro, he was so good in 2003, bro. Like
that's my favorite Kane, bro. Like, he was the most ruthless nigga then. Like, him and Shane McMahon used to always go at it.
That nigga made freaking what's her name?
Nigga electrocuted that nigga balls.
What's Edge's girlfriend's name again? I forgot.
Lita, that thought.
Lita. Nigga made Lita. Nigga made Lita marry in front of the ring, bro. That's crazy.
Bro. That shit was crazy. Yeah, 03 Kane is my favorite Kane because I know niggas were skeptical of him taking his mask off because they thought he would lose his mystique, but right. I think he lost his monster aura when they started the whole storyline with Lita. Like, the shit, it kicked off cool because he was still a monster, chasing after this girl and shit.
Right.
But then y'all pitched a story of him getting her pregnant.
Yeah.
Like, what the hell?
WWE has the most questionable storylines ever. I swear.
I understand, like, WWE back then used to be over the edge and shit like that, but like, this is Kane we talking about. This nigga's supposed to be the Undertaker's brother. You don't see Undertaker doing no bullshit storyline like that.
Y'all remember that Katie Vick storyline with Triple H and Kane? Whenever
would you ever see Undertaker doing some shit like that?
No.
You supposed to be Undertaker's brother, and you over
Undertaker wouldn't stand anything like that.
bro, what the heck? Even when Undertaker was American Badass, he wasn't doing no dumb shit.
No,
like
he was badass. I mean, like that's the thing. Like Undertaker, like he knew. Well, he didn't know, but that's one person that got well. Like they never fucked him up. They almost did, but there was a story about it.
I'm pretty sure Vince came in here with some dumbass idea, and he said, "No, I'm not doing that shit."
Exactly. Like he's just badass. That's always what he's supposed to be because he's living like
Vince couldn't do shit because, like it or not, Undertaker was one of his biggest attractions.
Exactly.
You can't do shit when he say no.
Like, I think it was not carrying, but I would say like he was one of the biggest factors of WrestleMania for like God knows how many years.
You're not about to fuck up my character up with some bullshit story. Hell no.
Facts. All right, bro. I ain't gonna lie, I'm gonna have to cut this shit.
I got you, bro. Yeah, it's like 2:00 here, bro.
It's one over here.
I'm looking at my bed like that. I want to lay in that hole right now.
I got one on the dot.
Well, thank y'all for inviting me, bro. I appreciate it. Just let me know if I do another one. So I'll join y'all next time.
Yeah, I got you. I'm gonna hit you up for sure because I know I'll be wanting to react to all these TikTok motherfuckers, but I'll be wanting to do it live, but I ain't got 1,000 followers yet, so I'm trying to like do it here. But I'm gonna do it on both, like, even if I get it 1K.
You gotta go viral again. Once you go viral again, you're gonna hit that 1K.
Oh yeah, for sure. I ain't even stressing on it, bro. It's gonna come, bro. And TikTok don't want me to go live.
No, they
because they do. It's a lot of restrictions. You gotta keep that shit clean.
That's what I'm saying. That's why I like this shit way better on YouTube. Yeah. Like if I stream it on this shit, bro, because I can say whatever the fuck I please, and TikTok ain't gonna do shit.
Yeah, because like that's why I kind of like stopped doing the little talking shit because a nigga would piss you off, and you just fucking go off on their ass, and then the shit'll just end because you got banned.
Like TikTok, bro. I need somebody to make like something else similar to TikTok, and not as pussy. Like I would love for fucking Elon Musk to buy TikTok too.
Man, yeah.
Because IG don't even do that shit. I mean, they just don't let you play music.
Yeah, IG just won't let you play music. And even if someone reports you, it take IG like they actually do digging to see if you actually violated something.
Yes.
Like Instagram would be perfect too, but like a lot of motherfuckers don't go on IG.
Like as soon as like when it comes to TikTok, as soon as you say gay, you get banned.
Yep.
That's what I'm saying, bro. Like TikTok's so gay, bro. It's so pussified. But anyway, I'm gonna cut it off here though.
Yeah.
I'll make sure y'all sub up, you know what I'm saying? Hit the follow. Check out Cash Out Junior on TikTok, Daily Hoops and Buckets on TikTok, man.
Yes, sir.
And yeah, it's gonna be it.